What time is it? I think it's like 4:31. I thought Beer420 was supposed to be on. I think they're high or something.
Backhand Studios. Beer420. BYO-BBB. Bring the bud, bring the bitches, bring the beer, and proceed to get faded with backhand and burn some tree. It ain't your grandma's show. Beer420.
Beer420 in the motherfucking house. We about to tell you what we talking about. Now I got the drink and you brought the treat. When we kick it, having a good time, can't you see?
We straight indie and mainstream, balls deep, representing for the streets. Backhanded creeps about the 417 in the local scene. Now past the green. Beer420.
Nabs in the house, doing his thing. We got indie talent and everything from skits to tits. So grab your chips and dips and let this underground flavor smack you with the lips.
Said you wanna hang with the dope kids. Well, I suppose it's true, we are the dopest. Party at the Portal House, best show, bitch. We smelling like compost, cause we the shit.
Every Sunday, tune on in at 420 with an unusual spin. Come on in and sit on down, check it out. The Underground.
And don't forget about the gentleman with the exceptional beard. Smoke, smoke, beer, smoke, smoke, beer, smoke, back to work. Smoke.
Beer420, it ain't that hard. Got these mainstream cats like, oh my god. Puffing on a blunt, drinking 151. Getting so faded, I don't know who I was. But I will tell you this, I am hearing bad as shit when I'm pumping Beer420 in the motherfucking wind.
And you know I'm riding shoddy with the Spreaker rap. And I holler at nabs like, yo, where the weed at? Who the guest host with the mad fat raps? And I stay equipped. Peep the tinfoil hat, and you know you thought you knew when out of the blue, it's Beer420 in a home near you. Risk bomb type.
Big relic.
Welcome to Beer420.
Holy hop, skipping, jumping pancakes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Beer420 Sunday Church of 420. You know what to do. Get something to drink, something to smoke. Another big shout out to our sponsor for the previous month. We'll give him one more shot. It's the first, I know, but I'm still going to shout out to Green Thumb. He's an amazing artist, amazing guy, and again, we want to shout out thanks to Afro Fruit Ninja and 4 of our other anonymous fans that helped to donate to keep us on air this month. And to you, backhand them all. Here's some Green Thumb, Wanna Party, and we'll be right back with Deranged.
Can only tame. Go by the biggest, puts others to shame. With the herbal supply, bees feeling alright. Hiding the kite, wanna know the brain of light. Say it's fucking bright, keeping a low key. Rolling with the real G, dropping at the block, popping every snitch, sticking dick and talk. Go home, dick harder than a rock. Wanna call my name, my flame burning in the rain. But yes, indeed, feel the need from the pleasure I feel. Got pleasure. My 10-inch measure, pleasing her, licking her, teasing her, sucking nipples in a time of leisure. And every 20 seconds it's a party. Every 20 seconds it's a party. Every 20 seconds it's a every 20 seconds get my party on. You wanna party? You want pleasure? You wanna party? I said you want pleasure, yo baby, let's party. You wanna party? You want pleasure? respect the government lies, being elected, so I stay naked. Only me cover the truth, and this is the back of my youth. Doing it my way, no other way. I'm gay, Mitch, I'm here to stay. Pleasure party every day. Don't like it, fuck you, it's not okay. Cause of you, I'll bust my weed trades. 420 all day. She don't need a somewhere, got a bunch. Well, hey, I'm gay, Mitch. Got my harvest in me, got my harvest in you. Got it locked all year, so let's buzz. You wanna party? You want pleasure? You wanna party? I said, you want pleasure, yo, baby, let's party. You wanna party? You want pleasure? You wanna party? I said, you want pleasure, yo, baby, let's party.
Yes, and you all know that is the one and only Green Thumb. Green Thumb. Go check him out. And Green Thumb isn't just a musician. He's also, an artist. He paints, he draws. He also has his seedless shop in Nixa, along with his Green Thumb's Bike Club. And you too can sport patches if you want to join up, or you just want to get to know Green Thumb and the Green Thumb's Club. You can check them out on Thursdays at 1833 North Highway CC on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Bring a couple beers and chill with the guys. Now I'm here with Deranged. He hails out of Detroit, Michigan. Welcome to the show, Deranged.
What up, y'all? How you doing?
Oh, man, doing great. And I want to thank you right out of the gate for being here and sharing your work with us and our fans. We appreciate it. We got a fan of yours in the chat already, Mason, Rob Mason.
That's what's up.
Yeah, you're already lighting the chat up. What's going on there? So normally what we'll do is we introduce you here. So we're just gonna roll out with a track so they get a taste for what you're about. This first track that we're gonna play of yours is Two-Face, Deranged featuring Broke. You have anything to tell the fans before we play it?
Just to listen and realize that everything we speak about is all a message that we all need to be aware of.
Amen to that, brother. We'll be right back with Deranged.
Superstitious situation, yes, my mind is racing. Devil chasing, steady blazing while the government is chasing my tracks. I react underground like that. We all stuck inside of this pyramid trap. Bipolar, schizophrenic personality switch. The game is over, there is nothing you can fix. With the mind, I melt down, kill the king and take the crown. Races in the house, and I make the rules now. I'm here to teach and preach, so you listen as I speak about a lead. Secret side, these unknown discreet. Play like a puppet, they love it, stand above it. United Nations, fucked up government. Revolution in your hands, you better make a plan. I only speak upon it so that you will understand. A herd unseen, the symbols on the green. That is in between, taking life is what they feed. Everybody out there has got two faces. First you see it, now you know when situation changes. With the rules you act one way, you're misunderstood. But the truth of the matter is you're fucking no good. Everybody out there has got two faces. First you see it, now you know when situation changes. With the rules you act one way, you're misunderstood. But the truth of the matter is you're fucking no good. I'm a paranoid psychopath, don't ever take my picture. Cause I cut your fucking throat and make your family fucking miss you. Mister, I don't give a fuck, I know the government is watching me. And everything I do and see is written down in history. Write this in your little fucking book, you fucking faggots. You got drones in the sky, got an army in my attic. We a bunch of dead rabbits, rocking fully automatics. And we full of bad habits, hand it up and let you have it. Do the math, here's a dictionary. No, this is not Pictionary. No, you cannot get on stage and claim that you were dirty, hairy. Just because you have a gun does not mean that you're fucking scary. I could build a bomb and leave you sleeping in the cemetery. Tripping off of LSD, I'll lick your fucking face. Then I'll run through your house, my heart beating out of pace. Watch me chewing on your face as you take your last breath. Have you shaking from a seizure like you're high off meth. Everybody out there has got two faces. First you see them, now you know when situation changes. With the rules you act one way, you're misunderstood. But the truth of the matter is you're fucking no good. Everybody out there has got two faces. First you see them, now you know when situation changes. With the rules you act one way, you're misunderstood. But the truth of the matter is you're fucking no good. I'ma break it down, party style. that turn this man ill. Trust nobody in the end, you're all alone. Two-faced in this place that we call our home. Inside your mind, play with your brains to waste. Good side, bad side, from the cradle to the grave. Everybody out there has got two faces. First you see a man, you go when situation changes. With the wood you ranked one when you misunderstood. But the truth of the matter is you're fucking no good. Two-faced, 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 two-faced.
Holy shit, biscuits and vinegar sauce. I think I've just had a revelation. Man, we're back here with Deranged. That was Deranged featuring Broke Two-Face. Man, that was a message and a half. Holy hand grenades. So Deranged, what got you interested in music in the beginning?
Well, I've always been really big into poetry, and in school I used to write poetry a lot, and then I was a big metalhead growing up, and I started writing metal. I got together with some friends, did like a metal garage band for a while. After that, I don't know, I started tampering with the rap scene. I heard some horrorcore artists, back in the day, and I was really digging that. It was the first time I heard it. So I started getting in that with a couple buddies of mine. And as I grew up, it just evolved, and I started doing music on my own. Everything I've done, I produce it. I don't make my own beats, but I do produce everything that I record. And from there it goes on.
Very, very sweet, man. That's just freaking wow. That track right there was intense. Like, if anybody paid attention to the lyrics that were going on there, that's intense. That is like,
appreciate it.
Dude, that's like some evolved music right there. So how long have you been doing the whole, like, music, making your own stuff?
Well, ever since probably early 2000s, good friends of mine, Medical Records. My boy Jim Wiley, he put me on. He owned his own studio. He put me in the studio, put me on the microphone, got some music going, and it's improved way a lot since then. But I started picking up on my own, got my own equipment, and I have a studio at my own house and place, and from there on, just kept going. First, I was really big into horrorcore, but after time, me and my older brother, who's now deceased, you'll be hearing him later on today, just started it together, and, we just got on it, and we had a message we wanted to explain to the world. A lot of our stuff is conspiracy stuff, We believe the world needs to be woken up about that, because in time, I think this place is going to get really bad in the world, and everyone needs to be aware with what we're going to be dealing with. And some people call me crazy for it, and some people stand behind it and sees that there's really something fucked up going on.
Right, exactly, and I totally believe that. I mean, we're pretty politically activated at Backhand Studios, and what we like to say is today's conspiracy theorist is tomorrow's historian.
Right.
Because 90% of the conspiracy, if you dig into it, it's not conspiracy. It's conspiracy facts, and people think it's, all this mumbo jumbo, but if you really start digging, I mean, it's really not. I mean, it's all about your straw man and what you're worth, and if you're not worth anything with your straw man, then you're expendable, and they'll shoot you in the street for no reason, So
right.
it's pretty sick. So what you're doing here, man, and spreading this message, I mean, I really dug that first track there. I'm kind of religious about not listening too much to artists' music before I get them on my show, so that I'm actually engaged and I'm listening to it as I'm interviewing. But I did listen to some of your tracks off of your site earlier, and I was digging it. I was like, dude, okay, this is going to be an amazing show. And then you gave me this stuff, and this is like, that's nothing like what I found just randomly looking. So that's amazing, man.
Online, we got a lot of stuff that's a lot of old recorded material. I'm sure you heard a couple of the older tracks, and you see the involvement and improvement over time, but, the message, first we kind of subliminally put the message in there, and later on down the line, it's flat out throwing your face in there, and if something happens to us over it, so be it, people know the truth then.
Right, yeah. Well, that's one of my paranoias, is that I'm like, dude, okay, we're doing all this activism, but now they're going to pull me over in a car and shoot me for no reason. You know what I mean? So I'm like telling my kids, I'm like, well, if I die, don't turn into a cop killer, turn into a politician and change it from the inside out. Because otherwise your fate will be the same as mine, But I'm the one that's the activist, so it's But it really is. It comes down to the younger generation, man, being the ones that are standing up and taking the brunt of the bullshit to make things change, because it's the youth that actually move change. It's not the old people. It's the new generations.
Yep, and a lot of people, I think, are so grown up to brainwashed almost by everything that you see as a child, and it's like you already keep coming to this world and you don't really get to think for yourself, and a lot of people need to, because in time, everything we own and have will be taken away from us. It already is in the process, in my eyes and my beliefs. It's one thing after another, and history repeats, like taking away our guns and everything like that,
Yeah. Which, if they had taken away our guns when we were originally the first 13 colonies, we wouldn't be an independent country.
Not at all.
See what I'm saying? So anybody that tries to disarm you is the enemy.
Yep.
If they fear a loyal, honorable, liberty-conscious citizen, if they disarm them of a gun, then they are the criminals, in my opinion. Because an unarmed country is one that is a victim to, well, unless they do it from the inside, which when I was a kid, they would say, oh, the next world war isn't going to be a war. We're going to have skirmishes, and the real war is going to be waged in the finance sector. It's going to be financial warfare. Well, if you think about it, our cops work for the town council in the city. The city gets their payroll cut by the bank. That bank, that entity in our community that cuts the checks for the clerk and all them and the courts and the police, they answer to the global bank, which isn't even an American entity. So technically our police are fascist Gestapo of a global bank that isn't even part of the United States. You get what I'm saying? It's a trickle-down thing.
Exactly.
So that big global bank, or NWO if you want to label it as something, controls our local banks, which controls our clerks of court because they write the checks and balances, and then they control the cops. So it's all corrupt all the way down, but from the inside out.
Yep.
Rotten in the core is what they call, But we can do that. You got to stand up. You got to speak out. You got to make change regardless of the fact. If you don't stand up and you don't take the risk of being made an example or a martyr or being shot, then nothing will ever change for the generations to come. Never. We'll be slaves to the corporate machine that is run by the global bank.
Right.
Which is basically what all of our cops are. When you look at a cop now, when I look at a cop, I don't see an American citizen. I see an individual that has sold their soul to the global bank that is policing our country for a foreign entity. That's what I see.
It's not about safety no more, man.
Nope. It's a class warfare.
Yep.
But, yeah, man, much love for bringing those messages out to the people, dude, and I really appreciate you sharing it with us and letting us get it out. So they can find you online, Deranged, throughout a couple places that they can look you up maybe and like start hitting you on social sites right away.
You can find me at facebook.com/derangedxdave. You can also find my musician page at facebook.com/deranged. And we're currently working on a brand new website that's going to feature music videos and merchandise that you'll be able to order from us right through the website. And that should be up within probably the next month. If you get on my social sites at Facebook, you'll be able to find a link for it. We also, if you want to check out the music, download some music, share some music, you can find me at reverbnation.com/derangedxvillainsxvoodoo dolls. And our followers, as we have right now, we call them villains and voodoo dolls to the world. As you hear it, like a villain, really, you'd think it was the enemy, but with what we believe in and what we speak about, we're considered the enemy to, like, as you said, to the global and the world, we're considered the enemy because we're speaking about everything they don't want people to know.
Right, they don't want people to know. Right. That's like, I watch this news program on YouTube is where I started. I found them. But it's called Redacted Tonight. This is the ironic thing, though. It's an American news broadcast about the disinformation that's being spread throughout our country. But no broadcast channel, and they're out of Washington, D.C., no broadcast channel in the United States will rebroadcast them. So they had to go to Russian TV.
Oh, man.
And Russian TV, the only reason why they broadcast them is because they're hoping that Americans will learn that we aren't the righteous, our government, our leadership aren't the righteous, my ass don't stink people that they claim they are. You see what I'm saying? Like, Putin's like, yes, put them on, show them America leaders are all fucked up. It's like at least Putin is on the table about frickin' exterminations and shit, while America's like, no, we didn't do that. You lying son of a bitches. I got more respect for Putin admitting that he's doing genocide, At least he's saying, yeah, we killed them. They had it coming, Like, what the fuck? But this is about you, man, and I really love what you're doing as far as, like, putting the information into your music. It's amazing. That first track just blew me away, dude. I haven't listened to it yet until just now, so that's just...
Thank you, man.
Woo!
I appreciate that.
That's a mouthful on that track, brother. Now, was that Broke that was doing the chorus in there?
Yep, Broke was doing that.
Dude, that was sick. That sounded like something right off the shelf of Twisted there. That was like, wow.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Man.
Definitely role models in our book. We look up to them, man.
Oh, I love Twisted, man. They really, they're about the family movement, and, they're about anybody that's up off their ass doing shit and being real about it, so.
Right? That's why they did what they had to do.
Yeah. So, what track should we play for them next up? And I've got some more questions for you.
I don't know. We can lead into Kill or Be Killed if you like. It's just a mixtape track that was off of the Villain Sampler that we gave out a couple years ago. And actually, after my brother, Cadaver, Eric Foster, he died. When he died, my ex stepped in, and he died writing the music to a CD we were putting out that was going to be released on 420, on April 20th in 2013. And she stepped into the studio and recorded everything that he wrote for that album, and then wrote the rest of the album to get it out still, because in memory of him. And we had a couple tracks on there dedicated to him for that, but it's also a wake-up message. Check it out, y'all.
Excellent. And here we have it. It's Kill or Be Killed, Vile.
It's a deadly situation, living in this wicked nation. Everybody that is around me is on their knees praying, hoping for some better days, hoping that the sky gray. The devil's finally here and it's time for you to play. Killing off your friends and family that's by your side, got you doing things you never thought you'd do in your life. Jump on a murder ride, take a step to the other side. When it's all said and done, look at the bloody tears you cry. A ride in carnage, everything is burning down. All alone, lost and unlikely to be found. It's you against the world and you gotta get by. Do what you gotta do just to survive. Kill or be killed in this life that we live. You gotta kill or be killed, or you're next on the list. It's a deadly situation while we living on these streets, and you never really know when you or death might meet. Kill or be killed.
killed. Do you wanna play the game? Gotta kill or be killed. It ain't never gonna change. Gotta kill or be killed. In a life full of pain. Gotta kill or be killed if you wanna remain.
Kill or be killed. Do you wanna play the game? Gotta kill or be killed. It ain't never gonna change. Gotta kill or be killed. In a life full of pain. Gotta kill or be killed if you wanna remain.
It's kill or be killed in a police state. Anything that you have, what they're gonna wanna take. But no one fucks with me, you see a fucking mental case. You step foot on my land and you get shot in the face. I'm gonna be prepared when it comes to be the day. When they're rounding up your neighbors, put them on the FEMA trains. They're gonna take them to a camp where they can concentrate. And if you talk back, you get your life erased. They're gonna have to track me down, cause I ain't going out like that. I'm taking an army and some drones to come and find where I'm at. But best believe I'll be strapped, loaded down to the hilt. I'm shooting first, motherfucker, cause I ain't getting killed. I got stealth like a ninja and a mean headlock. I'll fucking spear them to the ground, smash their face with a rock. You gotta kill or be killed if you wanna survive. You gotta do some vile shit when you're trying to stay alive.
Kill or be killed. Do you wanna play the game? Gotta kill or be killed. It ain't never gonna change. Gotta kill or be killed. In a life full of pain. Gotta kill or be killed if you wanna remain.
Kill or be killed. Do you wanna play the game? Gotta kill or be killed. It ain't never gonna change. Gotta kill or be killed. In a life full of pain. Gotta kill or be killed if you wanna remain.
Woo!
You're listening to
Beer420. Whew! We're here with Deranged. Man, kill or be killed. That was vile, man, vile. So, that was you and your brother when you guys were doing works together and...
Yep, and then Stalker Brandy, she stepped in when my brother died. Unfortunately, he overdosed from heroin, but, you know, I know he's here with me, and that's weird. When I write music, I feel like his music speaks through me. There's a lot of craziness about it. The last show we ever played in the backstage area, we drew a pyramid, all C&I and everything, signed our name and everything. And after he passed away, I went back to that venue, and there was a medallion that people who are in the military get for their uniforms sitting next to where we drew that on the wall. And it's just kind of crazy to me. I didn't know who in the hell in the military would have been back there in the first place. It's still a puzzle in my mind, but...
Wow. Huh. That's crazy.
It is. Coincidence, maybe. Just ironic.
So I'm going to do a shout out to the folks in the chat showing support. We got Rob Mason, who is the first in. Then we got Cathalt. And we've got, let's see, Suicide Saints.
Much love to all y'all, man.
And they're talking in the chat, talking you up, actually, which, you know, I don't think it's without warrant. Intelligent guy. Yeah, can tell. You can tell people that have blinders on and people that don't. You know what I'm saying? It's so obvious.
Right.
You know? Suicide Saint says, preach, brother, and much love. 'Tis Bam and Cap by the way. Oh, Bam and Cap.
Much love, you guys, man. Thanks for coming out.
And Catold says they hate us because they ain't us. Villains and voodoo dolls. I love that. I posted on there that backhanders and torch carriers are fans of Beer420 Backhand Studios production material. Backhanders backhand sense into people that need it. They're the warriors. Torch carriers are not the warriors. They're more the message bearers. You know. And the weird thing is that backhander torch carrier mixes with villains and voodoo dolls.
Right?
So you're like, I'm a villain backhander, bitch. Now what? Wake up! Yeah, like.
Open your eyes, man.
Open your eyes. Get the blinders off. Quit being BoJack Horseman, bitch.
Getting fucked.
Yeah. You're letting the system fuck you in the ass and your little kid, too. That was my drum roll. So that was the edge of the first edge of the adult comedy you get right there. That was my one-liner. Doesn't get much more exciting than that.
Woo!
Me and my trash humor. So again, for those just tuning in, we're with Deranged. You can Google him, Deranged, Dranged. Vile, when you were doing tracks with your brother. And there's also other artists that he's collabed with here. You can find him on the Facebook links and the event, and we'll have all this posted up and in our archives on our website as well after the show is done. So, but yeah, man. So there was the tragedy with your brother, and when did you start getting involved with the collaborations with other folks?
Like I said, Jay Wiley, when he first put me on, we started writing tracks together already right off the rip. We put out some music, and it was a while before me and my brother stepped in the studio because of the drug problems and everything like that. But you know, I don't like talking about it too much. It is what it is. You know,
right.
He's got a little son. You know, we look after him. My family looks after him, and we did that for a while. And then after that, you know, I just started doing solo music. I chilled with my boys from Medical Records, you know, did some collabs with them, and I socially met some other people later down the line by performing shows with them, you know, and we decided that we wanted to jump on some tracks together, you know, had same interests and thoughts about things that's going on in the world, you know, and got together and put it down.
Very, very cool. Now, this stuff is like, man, like some of these tracks, they're just so well done. Now, you said that you're recording it in your basement?
Yep,
for real? We're like, for real?
Tracks, well, me and my brother, this is kind of crazy. When we first started out, we actually recorded our first whole album in an abandoned house in Detroit. Cold as fuck in the middle of the winter in the basement. All I had was electricity and water. All night did the whole album, put it out into the world. That was pretty crazy. But
wow,
after that, you know, improved equipment has improved, and now we got our own studio room in the house, and it's just dedicated to putting it down.
Very, very cool, man. That's amazing. Not many folks have, you know, even a start story that's that colorful. You know what I mean? Like, we're in a rundown building, we had water and electricity, you know, just rip that shit out in the basement. Dude.
My brother is falling asleep, and I'm like, come on, you got one more verse, man.
One more verse. Get it out there. Come on, man. Dude, that's amazing. So, I'm assuming you're off air. You and I were talking a little bit. You said that, you know, you haven't been really doing much on the interviews as of late, but you have been doing show appearances. And I see that you got a bunch of shows coming up.
Yep, we got a bunch of shows coming up starting as of April, man. It's like a kickoff probably all the way through summer. We got stuff going on.
Now,
and then I have nothing else that I know of as of now. Until October, we got our annual Killer Be Killed show every October that we put down. I don't have any details about that event yet, but I know it will be happening.
Oh, very cool. So you have your own little, like, it's like a annual get-together.
Yeah, this year we're aiming for it to be an outdoor event. You know, we're hoping it's not too cold because this last Halloween sucked. But, you know, if it's warm enough, we're hoping to have it outside, you know, and have like a hayride, bunch of haunted hayride, you know, things like that.
Right.
Like the voodoo dolls wrestling in blood if they're willing to get in the blood in that cold weather, you know.
Right. So that's gonna be like it would be like closer towards the fall. So
yep, that will be an outside event this year is what we're aiming for.
Now, I see April 2nd, Fooling Around Tour. That's, Allen Park, Michigan.
Yep, at Simon's After Dark, we're going to be playing with Anybody Killer from Psychopathic Records, Native World Inc. We also got our homies Bake Low, He's also on Native World Inc. We got artists like Big Hoodoo, Ex-Murder Boys, Fetty Grimes, Puppet Master, my good friend, UGA Underground affiliate. Hell's Villains will be at that show. Come out and check it out if you're in the area, man. It's a show you ain't going to want to miss. We always have a good time with ABK. We were just at Underground Affiliate's birthday party bash last night, and we rocked a couple tracks, and ABK showed up, special appearance, and chilled and kicked it with everybody. It was pretty cool, man.
Oh, shit. That's what's up right there, man. Hell yeah. So it sounds like the scene is still going good up in that area. I was afraid with Detroit kind of like, all the skyscrapers going empty, that everything was drying up and blowing off in the wind up that way.
No, we're still kicking live every day, man.
You're like, yeah, we drive past the empty buildings. It's just a little quieter here now.
we crack through the concrete at night, man.
So what would you say, since you do live shows and you've got some time under your belt doing some live events, what would you say is like the craziest thing that's occurred at a live show? Like something you witnessed that was like, oh my God, I can't believe I just saw that.
Well, I've seen girls like do some pretty nasty shit. In some cages that I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Take that cage somewhere else.
Right? That's funny.
There's always some crazy shit. I mean, it's like, you don't know what's going on. Sometimes there's crazy shit that's happening in the parking lot. You'll hear about it or something. And you're like, man, it's like, I don't know. We want love. Fuck the hatred.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we had problems for a while with some of our local artists here that they would just go and them and their fans would just tear the venue up. And you're like, dude, you're not going to get invited back doing that shit.
Oh, yeah, we've been kicked out for things like that. I've seen, like, my boy UGA throws a Crystal Lake Bloodbath, an annual Friday the 13th event, and there's some crazy shit that's happened there. I wasn't involved with, but I heard about it. And I heard my boy Trey from Medical Records, he was throwing out free CDs, and it hit an artist. And
oh, shit.
Fucking brawl.
Started a brawl.
I was like, what the fuck, man?
That motherfucker just hit me with a CD!
Come on, man.
Lighten up, motherfuckers,
Right?
I've been hit with harder shit than a CD. I don't think I'd go viral over that.
Bitch about that. You don't belong here.
Right? Yeah. Well, shit, man.
We got our pre-sale tickets for that ABK show. $12 will be $15 at the door. And we also got April 4th, the Bag Life tour with Project Born, Cat One, Mastermind from Real Life Productions, and he's also gonna be involved with our music festival we got going on this summer.
Hell yeah. Now, we do have some listeners that do travel to these shows, and I've actually interviewed Freddie Grimes.
That's what's up, man.
We personally have fans that have gone and traveled to Freddie Grimes shows, and we've had fans that have left and traveled to go to KC and St. Louis, and they've gone to Michigan for events. We've got a good couple bucket full of juggalos that listen in. Obviously they know ABK, and you know what I mean, and they travel around to the gatherings and all that shit. So you never know, you might see some of our 417 fans in the house for some of that stuff.
We'll have to get together, man.
So what should we play up next for them?
Method of Madness, me and my brother, man. It's an older track, but I love that track. It's crazy. It's the last CD we ever recorded together, and one of his lines in this song is, he'll be resurrected through his songs and let the big brother know that he knew all along. And that's still kind of crazy to me. I couldn't listen to this track after he passed away for a long time. And now I perform this track live still, in his memory, but at first it hit me pretty hard.
Right. So here is Method of Madness again. It is when he and his brother were together as Vile.
You're listening to Beer 420.
You're listening to Beer 420.
Beer 420 is like where all the stoners go and they get drunk.
Yeah, we also do little comedy skits and stuff on here too. you know.
That's awesome.
You know, we actually started out as a video antics group called Beer30 on YouTube. And it was me and this one guy, and it was the Nabs and Snatch Beer30 show. And we would invite people over, get them drunk, and convince them to do stupid shit on video. And then that evolved into us doing a radio show and we would do the video if we had a guest or whatever. But we played just mainstream junk. You know what I mean? And then suddenly we ended up with an investor because we needed some equipment. So he decided, okay, well, we're going to get somebody that will manage and invest in us, you know. So I'm like, okay. So this chick throws us in a truck, drives us up to Wisconsin from here in Missouri. Not kidding. Drives us to Wisconsin, takes us on a bar crawl for 24 hours, and drives us back, and we're Beer420. And then that's when we were like, okay, you know what? Playing the mainstream stuff is cool now and again, but I think we should like focus on the independent people that don't get the exposure.
Yeah, man, and I don't know, I like underground. That's all. I can't listen to the radio anymore.
I
man.
can't either.
It don't catch me. It's not what I feel. It's not what I relate to. It's just, I mean, I'm not saying there ain't any artists out there that don't put out anything that you can be like, oh, that's pretty cool, but the 80%, even maybe 90% of the time, it ain't nothing that I'm like, whoa, like that was amazing, you know?
You know, that's funny because I just was on Skype before the show with my oldest son. He just turned 20 2 days ago.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, Orion. But anyway, him and I are kind of pig-headed in the same way, but in opposite ways. So, like, he comes on to Skype and he is blasting Drake. And to me, I mean, Drake is the epitome of everything that's wrong with the world. The man claims he started from the hood when he didn't. He lived in the middle-class neighborhood across from the rich people and got his start in television. You know what I mean? And then he never had it bad, but he's one of those guys that's like, I grew up the son of a sharecropper on the south side where there weren't even farm fields because it was the ghetto, and that's not even real. It's not even real. The only reason he even spurts that garbage is because his publishers tell him that it will sell more albums.
Yep, all about publicity in that world, man.
Yeah. And since more people in the last 5 years have been pushing more for independent artists, now these corporate label artists are pretending to be independent even though they're corporate labeled. So that people will push them even though they're already tagged, you know. It's just insane, you know. You're like, how is this even?
A lot of ghostwriting now, no originality, man. Like a lot of music that's put out on the radio, whether people know this or not, man. They got like 6 people who write the track, and the track's complete garbage. And it's like I just can't believe those lyrics had to be wrote by 6 different people. And then you think the artist is writing it, and it ain't. The artist is just in there singing it. Yeah,
it ain't even them. And what happened to the days where we gave a shit? You know, they caught, what was it, Milli Vanilli lip syncing, and all hell broke loose. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, it's not okay for Milli and Vanilli to lip sync, but it is okay for artists to be performing music that they didn't even create. Does that mean they're still an artist, or are they just a singer?
Yeah, they just pretty much fell into that role. Got everything handed to them in a way.
It just fucks me up, you know? Just fucks me up. Blows my mind. It's like a double standard almost. Here's our content warning and a couple tidbits from us here at Backhand Studios, Beer420. We'll be right back with Deranged. Whoa, looks like I lost the call. I'll be getting him right back on the line. Again, we're here with Deranged.
Yeah, Beer420. where everyone that knows what's going down has a foil hat. Have you got a foil hat?
This is a message to thank your mom, because if she never gave it up, you wouldn't be here listening. Thank you, and thank you to your moms everywhere from Backhand Studios. Thank your mom.
Beer420.
Beer420 and what?
This is Rummy. You're listening to Beer420. Listen to Beer420. Whoop whoop.
Alright.
Fuck, I'll smoke this joint. Sick and tired of this shit. I don't even care about this money. All I wanna do is get the hell out of this punk ass job, man.
It's a hard day of work, the pressure stressing in my brain. Marijuana to the flame to ease the aches and pain. This life that we live in is so hard at times. Put in work, others hurt, though I'm steady on my grind. Mind of a lunatic, I really think I'm losing it. Trees, sex, and murder have always been influences. Hey, deranged, do you got some gains? I'm rolling right now, that was part of my plan. Just fire it up, I'm getting blazed, getting blown, getting stoned to the bone, floating in my zone. So fire it up, medical records cause we sick with the hydroponic lid, and you know that that's legit. Now fire it up, is it here the big flick? After road you gotta lick, twist your fingers and it's thick. Let's fire it up, inhale it all in, as I'm filling up my lungs, flying in the sky, sealed out with love.
All we do is smoke that medical.
Light it up and then we burn it away.
All we do is smoke that medical.
Light it up and then we burn it away.
All we do is smoke that medical.
Light it up and then we burn it away.
All we do is smoke that medical.
Light it up and then we burn it away.
All I see is haters everywhere I look. The cops is looking at me like I'm some kind of a crook. I don't really understand why I'm so misunderstood. Probably cause I like to do it big and rep my neighborhood. Soft dub in this bitch, put some bud in the split. Light it up, little motherfucker, show some love for that shit. It don't really matter what you do to get your cash up. Hustle on the app, ride around in this grab truck. Cause this is America, land of opportunity. You wanna get paid, gotta get on the grind, get up and move your feet. Be the king of your own throne, throw away that boosted seat. Be the star of your own world, without a movie screen. Who is he? They wonder who you are and they wonder what you do. Well, tell the motherfuckers that you ain't got shit to prove. I'm a rolling stone and I ain't got time to settle long as I just got my Mary Jane. That's whatever.
Where my man's, dog? Smoking on the killer, sipping BL, got me posted with my villains. Where my head, dog? Somewhere up in the heavens. See, we hit more smoke than ground zero on 9/11. Where the proof? Jay got us choking in the booth. Since you, I've been getting blowed, sipping too. Where's you? Where's you? Fuck it, I don't care. All I need is switch the sweets with kush smoke in that
Kids get flipped up in my city, pigs they throw away the key. Just another lovely day in the PUNTIAC. Murder, Michigan, mitten, west side to the day I die. Like a phoenix, come out the ashes, pass the bomb and let's get fried. Steady on my grind, ain't no slacking this way. Cause puffing on the mid, showing all the smoke is love. UGA, let's smoke it up. Tell the haters suck a nut. Put a lighter in the air, it's time to fire it up. All we do is smoke that medical. Yeah. Hey. If you need some, just let us know. No. We be riding around town, getting high and blowed out. And if you didn't know, then you gotta know now. Yeah. We just fire it up. All we do is smoke that medical. Cause that good got me fiending. No, I can never go a day without chiefing. Gotta have that kush, have a player sleeping. High in the sky, close my eyes and I'm dreaming. And if I drift away, I might never come back. So I'ma light this J, homie, if you gon' match. Yeah, hey, let's just fire it up. All we do is smoke that medical.
light it up and
we burn it away.
All we do is smoke that medical.
Light it up and then we burn it away.
All we do is smoke that medical.
Light it up and then we burn it away.
All we do is smoke that medical.
Light it up and then we burn it away.
All we do is smoke that medical.
Light it up and then we burn it away.
All we do is smoke that medical.
Light it up
Warning, warning, adult content. Oh shit, it's Batman.
Remember, kids, Beer420 contains strong language, strong sexual language, and the use of alcohol and marijuana. 18 and older.
18 and older. That was Afro Fruit Ninja warning you, along with the help of Batman, that this is an adult content show. 18 and up. You know how many 12-year-olds are listening to this on their headsets right now so their parents can't hear it? Like, man, this Beer420 is a shit. Yeah, man. I can't wait till I'm older. We're back on air. We're right here with Deranged, man.
What up, y'all?
Whew! We're at the control console. We lost you there for a second, but we got you back now.
Hello. The government didn't get me yet, man.
I was like, dude, they just took him off air.
I've had some crazy shit happen. I've had computers fried and all kinds of shit when I was looking into things, man.
Oh, yeah, me too. It's crazy. It's crazy. So that was the Fire It Up track, and that was a collab, right?
Yep, a collab with Medical Records, and also our good friend was on the track, UGA Underground Affiliate. It was his birthday. It's his birthday today. We celebrated it last night, and yeah, it was a track we released, a free giveaway for last year's annual 420 Smokeaholic show, which also is coming up April 18th, Saturday. It'll be the 7th annual, hosted by Jigsaw and the Don. We got special treats, baked goods for everybody. There'll be free merchandise and giveaways. A brand new exclusive track will be given out. You know, a limited edition merchandise that will only be available at the show. We have fire performers. Bunch of my friend Corral, she'll be spinning fire with hula hoops. We got our friend Donnie that's going to be breathing fire.
Oh, hell yeah.
Go-go dancers. We got
fire!
Fire it up. You know.
Fire!
White Smoke on there, Slick Six, Chop Shop, Diesel, 4 Unique Minds, you know, East Side Villains. And we got Detroit's legendary Big Herc will be at that show as well.
Damn! Man. I'm too broke and live too far south. That sounds like a fucking amazing time, dude.
And Green Jello Wrestling, you know.
Right. Green Jello.
You never know what else will be there, man. My advice to everybody who's listening, just come, find out. Guaranteed you'll have a good time, and we're guaranteed you're probably going to come back next year, man.
Damn. Man, that sounds amazing. So, that was the Fired Up track, and again, you guys need to look him up, like him, love him, share him. We also, on our event page, we've got links to all of his material. So you can go and, if you want to do the easy route, you can search on Facebook, Deranged, meets the 420. Which I'm not sure this wouldn't be the first time you've met the 420, but the 420 as far as a radio show, but.
Right.
The other 420, you know, 4:20 p.m., Beer420 show. Church of 420. Catholt's like, hashtag green jello. Oh shit, they're pulling out the green jello. Shit's gonna get live.
We might have signed up for everybody in the audience to come join in on the fun, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Buckets of green jello for everyone. Remember, you guys hit that event, hit that show, and when you do, bring your bucket of green jello.
That's right.
Yeah, that would be even sweeter, wouldn't it? If you had everybody that showed up bring a bucket of green jello, and then it all different colors, and you mix it, it's like a giant rainbow vat.
You never know what's in that
colored
damn
swirly, yeah. Alcoholic, quote unquote, Jello. You know what I mean? Shoving it in each other's mouths, if you will. You know. Hold her down! Shove it in her mouth! I've been hitting on her for an hour. She's been ignoring me. Say, get that bitch drunk! That voodoo doll ain't drunk enough yet.
That's mine. I called that tonight.
We were talking to Green Thumb on the Green Room. We do that at the end of the month every month. Last Sunday of the month isn't Beer 420, it's the Green Room. And we do it with the artist Green Thumb. But we had Crash Barbosa from California on talking about some of his release stuff. And somehow we got on the topic of chicks at shows wanting their boobs signed. Oh, yeah. And they were all like, yeah, man. Crash is all like, yeah, man, those chicks, they really want their boobs signed. And Green Thumb's like, oh, man, I hold titties all night. I don't turn down no boob signing, you know?
Right? You're like, pulling up motherfuckers
yeah, where is it? Who's got the pen? Like, what's going on here? That's awesome. Yeah, man, shows are great times. We promoted some shows back in the beginning where we would go out and throw teas to people because we're, like I said, we're just airing local indie artists from, wherever we're at. And we had these stencils. We were stenciling shirts with spray paint. And this one fan, he's like, man, I ripped my shirt. You don't have any shirts left? I'm like, no. He's like, paint it on my back. So we spray painted him with the paint on his back. Like, it was like spray paint. That shit probably didn't come off for months, you know?
Yeah, that's love and dedication.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, this guy's like hard freaking core, bro. Like, putting that paint on my back. Holy crap. But yeah, we spray painted him. Stencil painted his back. It was pretty sick, though. We got photos.
It's awesome. I'll check those out.
Someone spiked the Jello. That's Rob Mason. Someone spiked the Jello. So, yeah, we got folks over in the chat chatting it up. You guys can find us in the chat. Join with Facebook at Spreaker.com/show/beer420. And join free with Facebook and then get into the conversation in the chat box. Yeah. So, now you said that you played a couple states outside of Michigan. Where have you, made an appearance?
We did shows in Ohio before, we did shows in Illinois, came out to the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Oh, nice.
And we'll always we're not sure if we're going out there this summer, but if we do, we'll be rocking it with everybody out there,
Very, very cool. Now, are you into the JCW scene?
A little bit. I was huge in wrestling growing up, and after so long, it wasn't as cool as watching it back when I was a kid. But JCW I do love because, they got that extreme to it,
Right, yeah. And honestly, and people don't give it the credit's due, is in all reality, dude, the backyard wrestling shit, that spawned from JCW.
Right?
That shit was all, that was cats going out into their backyard trying to, prepare themselves for local JCW competitions or, whatever.
I used to do it when I was younger, too.
Yeah, right? Hey, let's see if I can smash you over this table. Oh, well, I guess not. Did that hurt? No? All right, let's do it again.
My body still feels it.
Right? You're like, I still got scars.
Yeah.
We've interviewed a JCW wrestler from west of here, actually. I think his name was the Demolisher. It's been a while. But, yeah, man, I really dug that stuff. And when ICP uploaded their Chinese blood fight stuff with their commentations on it, that shit fucked me up, dude. They're slamming each other onto tacks and.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm just like,
I've had my fair share in my skull before.
Damn, yeah. I'm like, wow. There's blood everywhere.
A lot of them cats from JCW. Actually, my aunt, she was a manager at this bowling alley, Sunshine Bowling Alley in Sterling Heights, Michigan, and they used to have this wrestling, like ICW, IRW, Independent Wrestling Revolution.
Yeah.
They used to come in there, and a lot of the guys in JCW, like Necro Butcher, Man Pondo, were all involved in that league, and I got to hang out with them, set up the ring, and chill with them before a show and interact with them. And, later down the line, I seen them in JCW, and it was like I knew that some of them guys on a personal level.
Right. You're like, hey, I know the cat. That's awesome shit right there. Yeah. There ain't nothing better, dude, than, like, knowing somebody, even on on any kind of level, and then seeing that they are out there in the public eye. You know what I mean? You're just like, dude, that cat's doing it. That's what I'm talking about right there. You know what I mean? Like,
it's like the underground, man. They deserve it. You got your career, your dreams, chase it. And it's awesome to see people successful.
And it's bizarre, isn't it, that I'm finding that in this day and age, more and more and more people are actually getting up and involved. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to find my audio player, which is now near invisible. There it is. I just went to my website to try to look up. If you go to backhandstudios.org, you guys can see over there where, okay, maybe I show archives. What did I do with it? Oh, no. I moved the archives. Oh, here it is. Beer420 guest archive. Pick a year. And then you go down and you can see, 2014, all the way back to 2010. It's got all the artists on there, links to their stuff, links to what they do, what they've been doing. Oh, Carnage! That's who we interviewed. Why am I thinking Demolisher? We interviewed Carnage on Beer420, which was awesome.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet, man.
So yeah, the whole I mean, that's the thing, man. ICP brought a lot more to the plate than just music, in my opinion. They've done a lot.
Yep, I gotta give them love for that. I don't know, I might not agree with everything they're doing now.
Right.
They're turning out,
Right.
I don't know if it's money or what it is or greed, but they still give love. Like, I was just at Juggalo Day, in February, just late last month, and it was pretty cool. It was a free show they did, and they do charity stuff, which is cool, and we like to do that kind of stuff too, feed the homeless and everything like that, man. People who are out on the streets, and just make sure people are all right or better off than what they are.
Right. So I just had to bring all that conversation to the table because it was justified, but. So now you've got all these events stacked up. What do you have specifically over the summer that you're really looking forward to?
Well, this is a big event, huge. I can drop some names. I can't drop everything, but it's our first annual. It's going to be a reoccurring event every summer. It's called Out the Water Into the Woods Music Festival, and it's a mix-up. It's going to be in June. It's a mix-up between electronic music, rap, hip-hop, heavy metal, all kinds of things, It's, we're going to have fireworks going off, drinking tournaments, barbecues, a big pig roast, kegs, everything like that. Voodoo Dolls blood wrestling. You'll get free giveaways, and we encourage people to bring their own hobbies to share with others, painting, guitars, arts and crafts, spinning fire. We're going to have fire performers there, and it includes a 7-hour tubing trip down the Rifle River.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's going to be a 3-day camp out festival, and tubing trip for everybody. It's going to be a blast. We got bands like Mastermind from Real Life Productions. We're talking about with this other artist currently right now, but all I can say about him is it's some old school wicked shit. And we got electronic DJs like DJ Optimus, Psycho Slingers will be there, White Smoke, Bake Low, Techtronaut, Big D, Pickaxe Preacher, A-Rock, Tech Master, Chaos Anubis, a bunch of cats from DJs, electronic music, and drum and bass, dubstep, filth, house, electro, to
Damn.
heavy metal going on, you know, and then you're going to have a bunch of rap acts from the horror scene to the hip-hop scene. A little taste for everybody there, and we're hoping definitely going to be an enjoying time. I hope everybody comes out, because you're missing out if you don't, and I think you'll love it. You know?
Wow, that sounds amazing, dude.
We're going to have Open Minds Entertainment. We'll be filming the whole thing. We'll have a drone camcorder going over the whole festival and recording. We're going to have teams out there taking interviews, recording artists and shows and interacting with the crowd. And we're going to put together a DVD eventually, and just as of right now, I can't guarantee it, but as of right now is what I know. It's going to just be given out to people, you know, just at our shows that are going on at that time, just a DVD handed out for people to watch and enjoy and see what it's all about.
Nice. That's tight, man. I really hope that takes off, and you guys have many years to come on that annual festival. That sounds amazing.
Thank you, man. I think it's going to be great, you know.
Yeah, I like how you guys, now, is this like stemming of your brainchild, or is this a collaboration, or is this someone else's idea that everyone's feeding into, or?
It was a vision that I've had actually for a long time, man. I'd always be talking about my buddies who I work with, you know, like, oh man, we should do this, you know, and I'm like, I'm very open-minded with my music, you know, like I like doing all kinds of stuff, you know, and I eventually over time, you know, we got to a point where we're actually capable of doing what we wanted to do with that idea, you know, and now we're going to run with it. And I think it's going to be a great time. I'm excited for just myself, even if I wasn't performing, but I'll be on the bill. You know, I'm excited to just be there. And I think everyone that comes out will have a great time too, you know.
Dude, it sounds like an amazing time. So that's going to be in June.
Yep, June 12th through 14th, and it's going to be in Sterling, Michigan. You know, and we just advise you to come out. It's going to be crazy. We'll have karaoke going on, all kinds of stuff, you know. Like I said, a pig roast for everybody. We'll be just giving out food and a bunch of shit that'll be shared, free giveaways and artists, you know, and everything like that. And who knows what will happen. Special surprises, all kinds of stuff.
Dude, that sounds amazing. So, guys, go check that out. You guys have an event up for it already, or?
Yeah, there's an event page on Facebook that you can find, just Out the Water Into the Woods Music Festival, and it's got some details. The combo ticket packages are not locked in yet. You know, they will be up there coming soon, and it'll be on our official website that we're opening up, and you'll be able to get all that information and ticket links to purchase tickets, you know, once that's available. And
sweet.
I'd advise you to come, man, because you'll be missing out.
Right. Well, dude, you already made it sound like I just missed dinner, man. I'm like, hell, goddamn Missouri's boring as fuck down
Beer420, they're sponsoring some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They have live radio on the air from the festival ground.
Yeah, I know. You know, that's the thing. You know, you got me going now. I'm like thinking, June. But, you know, I do have a broadcast tool I can run from my phone, but I have never once done it. It's, you know, I've never done it. But I need to check that out and see how it functions and start going to shows and just doing interviews on the spot is what I need to do. But, yeah, man, that sounds amazing. I'm going to have to look that up. So yeah, speaking of events, let me throw this out there. Here locally, Springfield area, we've got Carnival of Ink coming up, April 25th, 26th, which is going to be, tons and tons and tons and tons. We'll just say tons. Yeah, 1 ton, couple tons worth of artists, tattoo artists. In the midst of tattoo competitions, right now we've already got over 80 people signed up. Well, they've got over 80 people signed up to get tattoos for the tattoo competitions. And there's going to be over 18 metal and rock bands there. But I just wanted to throw that out to our regular listeners. It's going to be at the Shrine Mosque. There's 3 areas for the artists, so it's going to be a giant, like, tattoo orgasm with like tons of metal heads running around and freaks and weirdos and
Sounds
people.
like something I need to be a part of.
Yeah, they'll be getting their piercings and their tattoos, and then those that are getting tattoos on site are going to be the ones in the competition. So, like, all the competitive stuff that the prizes are for the tattoo company, the tattoo parlors, is all stuff that's going to be done there in those 2 days. So, they can't have previous people they've worked on come in to win prizes, But still, that's going to be an amazing thing at the Shrine Mosque. So that's April 25th, 26th. But yeah. April, May, June. See, I'm already counting months. See me? Good. April, May, June. Yeah, okay. I've got enough fingers to count that. I got enough fingers to count those months. But yeah. So that's something to check out. I've been plugging Carnival of Ink. That's going to be a fun time. But yeah, June, man. So, Out of the Water into the Woods.
Yep.
Okay, I got it. So yeah, check that out. Out of the Water into the Woods. Yeah, man, that sounds like an amazing time. I love outdoor events anyway, because you just feel like you've got all this freedom.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I love connecting with nature and the world, man, and just got a bunch of people out there, and it's a great time, good vibes, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, man, that sounds like a blast, I'm just like, I'm still like dwelling on it. I'm sitting here going, oh.
Well, we want beer 420 there, man.
Some camping, 3 days of camping, a 7-hour float.
A-Rock said
tons of music.
He's bringing pumpkins filled with liquor on the river, man.
Pumpkin liquor? What?
A-Rock said he's bringing pumpkins filled with liquor, carved out and filled with liquor on the river, man. So you don't know what's gonna happen there.
Damn! There's a pumpkin! Grab it! That's a liquor-filled pumpkin. I know it. I know one when I see one. This guy knows what he's talking about. He's been smashed for 3 days chasing pumpkins. Yeah. So what should we play next for everybody?
I know I got an upcoming CD. I'm about to drop a little demo for it and a free giveaway that I'll be handing out at these next upcoming events. And the album's called Reborn because it's been a while since I released any new material. I kind of like stepped out, worked behind the scenes, been writing and stuff, and I'm just creeping back up doing these shows and about to release this album called Reborn. And we got a track on there with my homie UGA called Classified, and we performed it last night. We'll be rocking it at that upcoming Anybody Killer show we got going on. Check it out.
All right. And here it is. We got Classified, Deranged featuring UGA.
You're listening to Beer 420.
Document filled with death. Tell this to the eyes, never second guess. My decision to this into what it's missing. Classified, the next one stay hidden. Society gotta be ordered on the truth, but they can't prove it. If they ain't got the proof, time to go camp and discuss these plans behind a master plan you don't understand. Talk about the cures, let's talk about the sickness. Money will rise, but it will be the hit list. Chemical warfare, toxic race with these stones on you, they just be taste. What's coming, can't function, say something. I'm running and gunning, tumbling behind our desires for the compromise. Let's kill the world, that's classified. It's classified. People killed in the news and in the refuse to the news, but boy, don't make it look good. It's classified. People killed in the news and refusing to judge by the fucking world. Classified. They won't tell us what happened. It's classified. They never tell us what happened. It's classified. People killed in the news and refusing to judge by the fucking world. It's classified. We all walk and refuse to the news, but boy, don't make it look good. It's classified. People killed in the news and refusing to judge by the fucking world. Classified. They won't tell us what happened. It's classified. They never tell us what happened. It's strange to the world that we live today. Just follow me and need a breakaway. It's you see in my mind. What will I find? Just piece together. That's classified. Just strange to the world that we live today. Just follow me and need a breakaway. It's you see in my mind. What will I find? Just piece together. That's classified.
This world's full of bullshit tragedy. Haters in the shadows wanna blast at me. Speak the truth, pen bleeds my words. Motherfuckers two-faced and it gets on my nerves. Government spread the lies, tell you what you wanna hear. Tell me why, and I don't understand. Honest anger, bitter style, feelings less clear. Better on the rooftop, shoot motherfuckers death with a Tech 9. Can't barely pay bills to get overtime, but I gotta pay your insurance. What's wrong with that? Homeless people everywhere you look, people turn a blind eye like they don't see, but it's a cold fact. Working check to check, can't get any respect from the boss. He treats you like a bitch. Problems everywhere return, can't take it no more. Step every dump in the ditch. When Columbine happened, everyone acts surprised. I never had a clue. Never stop and think of all the pain and depression Eric and Dylan were going through. Now we're glued to the tube for this other boss of bombing. Got us all hypnotized. Like we never saw this coming. What the fuck's wrong with this world? Women gonna open our eyes. If we don't wake up to the madness around us, many more people are gonna die. Fucked up shit happens. We're never gonna understand or really know the reason why. I'm sick of the madness. Every day it don't go away. It only multiplies. Fairly shoot out with cops and we'll never know what happened until it's just classified.
Classified. When it's in this and we'll get this target in the eye. When the world really hit this like we blind up. When we die, let's skip on places. Got hold of our mind. I break these chains and I take the crown. Off to the grid here in the underground. Lay the demons in the darkness in the shadows. They hide unseen, unheard to the world. Classified.
Classified. Classified. We are back. We're here with Deranged. Chatting over the space-time continuum over a number of states, from one state to another, into my living room. And then into your living room. Or bathroom, or closet, or wherever you're listening from. Some people might be standing on their car with some kind of antenna trying to pick up web signal or something.
Right.
You never know. But, yeah. So again, I want to thank you, man, for being here on Beer420 and sharing your work with our fans, man. This is some amazing stuff. You guys do some really quality work. I'm just like blown away. Normally the indie artists we run into, or the independents, you know, the majority we run into in the beginning of their start, you know what I mean? So a lot of it's a little rough on the edges, or...
Yeah, it takes time, man, but never give up.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what we tell them. And, you know, this stuff is so polished. It's very, very, you know, high quality, dude. I really enjoy it, so...
Thank you.
Just thought I'd throw that out there.
I appreciate it.
Whew.
If you're coming to any of the upcoming shows, we'll have some merchandise. I got some new Fuck the System t-shirts coming out.
Fuck the system! Those are words you can live by, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck the system. If they're trying to take your guns, they are the enemy.
Wake up.
Wake up. Stop drinking your fluorinated water. Stop eating their chemical-laden food. If you look at the food in your supermarket, it says Bakurrakin Takin Hapanapaglycerides, and you can't pronounce that shit, it ain't from the goddamn field, it's from a man-made laboratory. This is what you do, brothers and sisters. This is what you do. You go on over to the good side of town, and you go into their market, and I guarantee when you check the ingredients, there won't be any GMOs or Dr. Hypoglycerides in it.
That's right.
And make sure you wear the shittiest, stinkiest fucking clothes you can so those yuppies know you're there. They hate it when we're buying their unpoisoned food.
Right? You know, it's pretty crazy. I didn't mention this about that Out the Water and the Music Festival. It's located near a city that actually the government came in, and there was local farmers who were exchanging foods with each other in the community, and the government came in and just destroyed everything, smashed their eggs, poured out their milk and shit like that because they weren't buying it from, you know, like these corporate stores. They were just trading it, you know, one farmer to another for certain foods and just sharing, and they actually came in and
destroyed everything because they're fascist pigs that work for the global bank, which is not an American entity. Our police, our local estabulary are all fascists that work for the global bank, which is not American. Wake up, people. They have taken us over from the inside out. Wake up.
That classified track y'all just checked out, we got a music video we're shooting once spring hits for it. It's going to be like a purge type theme where it's going to be our people against the government and raided by SWAT teams, and a lot of people will be killed in that video. It's going to be pretty crazy. It'll be up on YouTube and our official website and all over Facebook and social media websites. So be sure to check that out once it drops. You know, it's going to be a pretty exciting time. Pretty crazy video and big message in it.
Nice. Dude, that sounds amazing.
You're listening to Beer420
with Deranged. And here's another Backhand Studios public service announcement. We'll be right back with Deranged.
My name is Ted, and I'm a proud member of the NRA here in this here United of States. That's the Nobody Removes My Armament group. Yes, you too can support this group and help protect our rights to shoot people that try to shoot you. It's time to stand up, America. They can take 30% of our paycheck. They can force us to buy corporate insurance. They can force half the population into welfare while the elite class parties in Cancun. But they sure as hell can't take my gun. This has been another Backhand Studios public service announcement.
Don't allow unexperienced people to put their fingers in your ass.
This has been another Backhand Studio public
No, really.
service
You don't want unexperienced people putting fingers anywhere near your poop hole. That's a very important message. You don't know if they licked it first, rolled it in powdered glass, or, you know, you don't know if they got dirt under their nails and then give you frickin' herpes-syphilades in your asshole. You know, just don't let them near your poop chute with the finger unless you know they're certified. And this is how you can get certified. You can come on over to Beer420 Backhand Studios webpage, file for your stick your finger in their ass certification. Yes, for only $9.99.99, we'll give you a certification and show that you have the ability to stick your finger in someone's ass. And that's how the government works.
That's how it is.
Dude, yeah, what do you think of this bullshit where they're like, you can't feed the homeless without a fucking permit? Suck my balls.
Yeah, fuck that.
If somebody's fucking hungry, I'm gonna give them something to eat. You know, fuck you. You know?
In the classified video, actually, we're gonna be shooting in Detroit, and with homeless people, we're gonna like go up to them and feed them during the video. And certain scenes in the video, you know, there's gonna be like broken down, beat up city, and you know, we're gonna be showing that, like, you know, fuck that. We're gonna do what we want. We care about each other, not your opinion, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's completely fascist. Everything they're doing is textbook fascism. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't do this. You can't do that. There is no free and open market without paying us fees and penalties to open your shop. Yeah, fuck you. Who the fuck are you? You shit and stink up the fucking bathroom just like everybody else. Suck my balls. You know? Ugh, dude. System really gets me pissed the fuck off.
Yeah.
Fucking insurance. Biggest fucking scam ever.
Right?
You know, you pay car insurance, and then you decide, you know what, this insurance company sucks nuts. I'm going to go to this insurance company because I got to have insurance. It's government mandated, which is fascist bullshit. So you go over to the other company, but guess what? You never made a claim at company number one. All your money's gone. They're not going to let you transfer it to another company, even though you never made a claim. So it's a scam. Like, you don't actually, you're just paying on the chance that you're going to get in an accident, and if you don't, you never get your money back. You know what I mean? It's like...
And they're going to rob you if you don't pay it. They're going to
rob you if you do pay it. And then you pay them, and this is something the government hasn't handled. Everybody needs to have insurance, but insurance companies aren't regulated and forced to pay out. You see what I'm saying? The biggest thing the insurance companies spend our money on is fighting having to pay out on your insurance. It's like, what's the point? It's like, I'm giving this guy money to cover me on insurance, but he's worse than my opposing insurance company that's trying to say I'm guilty. My insurance company don't want to pay out neither. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he's like, wait a minute. We're all paying them to say no to each other. You're like, wait. And meanwhile, you have no car and can't get to work. You know, fucking fascist bullshit. Wake up, America. They're robbing you blind, and now they're going to rape your kids, and then your grandkids, and your grandkids, because our parents and our grandparents sat around on their ass and put their faith in Big Brother, and while they did that, Big Brother became fascist entity of the global bank while you weren't watching. While you were busy watching Walter Cronkite and the bullshit he spit out the side of his neck, they were taking over our government. Fucking idiots. I'm sorry, man, but the last 2 or 3 generations are complete fucking idiots.
Oh, yeah.
If you can't tell that the government is turning into a fascist regime when we just fought fucking Hitler, like, what, 50 fucking years ago? What, are you gonna forget that? Like, that's what fascists are. If you look at a Nazi newsreel, that is our cops now. You can see it. They are doing what the Nazi SS are doing. You know, you're like, what the fuck? Oh, they're just killing our citizens, taxpayers. Oh, they didn't pay taxes. They were poor. It's okay. You're like, what?
I was going to mention that earlier when we were talking about taking away our guns and everything, and people lined up and willingly just gave them away.
It's just fucking retarded, man. Like, our whole society has gone ass backwards up the asshole of the global bank. And the thing is that the global bank operates on one premise. Loaned money that is printed off a machine that has no tangible value. So basically, everyone is their slave over fake currency that has no real trade value.
Yep.
And the only reason that it has a trade value right now is because we go to foreign countries that threaten our trade value on oil barrels, and we kill them and their children and their women. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it's disgusting.
My friend Broke, who was in that Two-Face track, he's actually was in the Army at one point in time, you know, and he had to do some crazy shit. He's pretty fucked up in the head from some shit he had to do when he went over in Iraq, and you know, now he's doing music. He's stepped in the music world with me, and he's releasing some shit that, you know, he speaks about some shit that he's had to do and things that he's seen, you know, and he's been inside somewhat.
Yeah, man, it's just disgusting. And you heard what they're doing to our troops now, right? So all of our young people that went and joined the military because they followed the propaganda trail of 9/11 not being an insurance scam, which is what it was, that building was full of asbestos. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, the owner of the property was told that for him to, like, strip and remodel everything, which is what they were basically telling me he was going to have to do, is it was going to cost him billions of dollars.
So that's why they blew it up, so they made money.
Yeah, and everyone that was important that worked in that building weren't there that day. Only the people they wanted to get rid of.
Right. Yeah, I've seen some interviews where actually, like, firemen that were in the basement had blasts that blew them through walls before the plane ever hit.
Damn. What?
I've seen some interviews where there was like a firefighter in the basement of the towers before the plane even hit that said he had blasts that put him through a wall before the plane supposedly hit the building.
No shit.
And I've watched like demolition videos where they said that plane and the jet fuel would not have been able to...
Well, jet fuel does not reach a temperature to melt steel, ever.
Yeah, it was just...
Not without an accelerant. And you're not going to tell me a terrorist that hijacked an airplane magically got outside of the airplane and filled the fuselage with some chemical to help it burn at a higher rate.
Right.
Like, one moment... Keep the plane on track. I must climb outside and pour this bottle of freaking cleaner into the fuselage. No. The only way that you can get jet fuel to burn at a higher velocity is to add a chemical to it. It's the only way. And those chemicals do not get added to jet fuel. So if what their story is it got hijacked and blah, 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 then... Unless he's climbing out on the plane underneath it, hanging on its belly like Spider-Man and pouring like 100-gallon fucking something into the fuselage while they're in flight. No, it's not. No. There's no way in God's green earth or greater that plane fuel can get to that temperature to melt steel. It'll just burn on the surface. Go outside right now. Put some fuel on it. Just dump some fuel. You know, go get some ether or something. Even ether won't burn that hot. Dump it on a piece of frickin' stainless steel or some, you know. Now, you gotta realize the beams in that building were like iron steel mix. So, it's even stronger than a piece of stainless you might find around the house. Pour some gas on it and light it out in the backyard. And all it's gonna do is sit there and burn on the top of it. And evaporate. It doesn't melt steel.
Not at all.
No. Any moron redneck from the country like myself knows better than that.
You know, we've done that shit.
I burnt plenty of gasoline. Now I'll tell you, gasoline will melt plastic. You know, but it doesn't melt steel, sorry. Now, if you pour some on the hood of your car, it might melt through that because it's plastic. Or if you're lucky enough to have a metal car, like, say, an old LTD, pour some gas on your hood and light it, it's going to burn off your paint. But it's still not going to burn through that metal. I'm sorry. I don't care what gas you use. So, anyone that falls for that's just a sheeple, bah, and you deserve whatever you got coming to you. That's my opinion. What do we got? What are we going to play? Hook me up, Deranged. Hook me up, bro. What do we got?
Let's go on to Verge to Kill with my brother Cadaver and my homie, good friend, Jay Wiley.
You got it. You got it, son. I'm all over it. Yeah, let's check this shit out, yo.
Every other day I feel like I am falling so much further deeper in this hole. I'm on the verge of just committing murder. Why does everybody always want to stare at me? Can't I blend in with your crowd? What am I embarrassing? Every other day I feel like I am falling so much further deeper in this hole. I'm on the verge of just committing murder. Why does everybody always want to stare at me? Can't I blend in with your crowd? What am I embarrassing?
Falling further in this hole, it cannot be controlled. It's eating at my insides, dripping at my soul. Tell me why the voices can't just let me be the terror that you win, never said it to you. They're pulling me apart from the top to the bottom of the check on the list, so you know that I got 'em. Take a journey through my mind, I'll show you what you find. Panic attacks be shivering through my spine. So I'm a schizo, always staying big, so trying to tame the madness before I lose control. People in society be fucking with my brain, they driving me insane, so can they take the pain? Now homicidal issues be arriving to the better that sting you see will just be the blood spatter, falling burner in this hole of a maniac's rage. Now pull the trigger cause I'll never be saved.
Every other day I feel like I am falling so much further deeper in this hole. I'm on the verge of just committing murder. Why does everybody always want to stare at me? Can't I blend in with your crowd? like 17 years. And while I'm cussing out the devil, I shed a heavenly tear. I wanna get away from the pain and the strife that always seems to go hand in hand with my life. Grab the knife, it feels right, even though it's probably wrong. Hit your ass, break the glass like I cashed in my wrong. Leave your ass on the lawn, murdered and mutilated. On the first to kill anyone who ever underestimated me and my sick style. I'm buck wild, medical records and violent, the body's piling. I'm so violent, vex, vicious and violent, vendetta towards any motherfuckers who ever doubted. Every other day I feel like I am falling so much further deeper in this hole. I'm on the verge of just committing murder. Why does everybody always want to stare at me? Can't I blend in with your crowd? What am I embarrassing? Every other day I feel like I am falling so much further deeper in this hole. I'm on the verge of just committing murder. Why does everybody always want to stare at me? Can't I blend in with your crowd? What am I embarrassing?
I'm sitting with my sick wrist while my thoughts got me pissed. Suicides on my mind, homicides got me fixed. Plotting out my plan while I'm planning out my plot. It's a world what I know, will it ever just stop? Being tossed in a jacket that don't need a room. Backing in and out, all I see is your doom. So you see the world just pushing me further. So here's my explanation of why I gotta murder.
The devil in the range, always chilling with the villains and the voodoo dolls, ready to make the blood start spilling. Pop a villain, now we killing time. It's always time for killing on the precipice of murder. It's the way we always feeling. Cat killing if you ever underestimated vibe. So sick with the shit, which up the wicked ones wild. The haters come hungry, always trying to find our style. Hate the teeth up, killing, leave the bodies in a pile.
Plotting out my plan while I'm planning out my plot to murder.
Killing, leave the bodies in a pile.
Plotting out my plan while I'm planning out my plot is your
Killing, leave the bodies in a pile.
All I see is your plotting out my plan while I'm planning out my plot to murder.
Killing, leave the bodies in a pile.
Plotting out my plan while I'm planning out my plot is your
Killing, leave the bodies in a pile.
All I see is your
Every other day I feel like I am falling so much further deeper in this hole. I'm on the verge of just committing murder. Why does everybody always want to stare at me? Can't I blend in with your crowd? What am I embarrassing? Every other day I feel like I am falling so much further deeper in this hole. I'm on the verge of just committing murder. Why does everybody always want to stare at me? Can't I blend in with your crowd? What am I embarrassing? Sometimes I want to eat poison till I'm dead. I'm so sick of hearing voices in my head. I'm too big to be sniffing powder. It's 3 a.m. You're the witch now. You never know when death is lurking. I'm just looking for a sexy virgin. Can't let this shit get the best of me. I can fuck that bitch without ecstasy. Every time I'm walking through the halls of the high school, I just feel like the left out night owl. You don't realize that I'm a ticking time bomb, and when you least expect it, I'm
Knock your fucking lights out.
You're listening to Beer 420.
You are listening to Beer420, supporting indie artists and comedians and local bands since 2010. Find us online at backhandstudios.org. We are more than just web radio.
Wake up, people! Wake the fuck up! Get off your meds and wake the fuck up! Every day, everywhere, people are popping pills just to cope with daily life. Be it stress, lack of sleep, work, school, or whatever, there always seems to be a doctor ready to hand out a pill for whatever problem you have. Why? Why is this the norm? Why are 70% of people on some sort of medication? Why? I'll tell you. Because ever since you were a kid, some douchebag decided to diagnose you with some sort of childhood disorder. You have ADD. You can't pay attention, so you must have a disorder. You know what the fucking disorder is? Being a free-thinking child. That was your disorder. You did what you wanted to, and that was the problem. You spent your time daydreaming and drawing in your notebooks instead of reading some boring-ass literary classic and crunching the numbers in math class. Well, I don't understand why you'd rather daydream than do math. Because I'm a fucking 8-year-old. That's what we do. We daydream, play, and goof off. Being a kid is not a disorder. Daydreaming is not a disorder. Being creative is not a disorder. Stop saying it is and writing out a prescription for it. And I know a lot of older people who were once considered to be riddled with ADD and thought they grew out of it, all of a sudden got roped into the whole adult attention deficit disorder bullshit. Are you daydreaming of lying on a beach staring at sexy women or hot guys all day instead of doing office paperwork? You must have a disorder. Are you playing video games instead of running mind-numbing data reports? You must have a disorder. Are you virtually socializing at your workplace instead of analyzing the current sales statistics of your company's latest new product? You must have a disorder. No, you don't. Just because you're an adult, that doesn't mean it's your purpose to enjoy a mind-numbing job. Of course you'd rather be goofing off. It's human nature. You want what you want. That is not wrong. What is wrong is getting suckered into the whole disorder bullshit every other commercial tries to sell you on. Stop thinking there's something wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you. Stop believing there is. If you hate your job, find a new one. If you hate your relationship, find a new one. If your life is too stressful, figure out why and fucking fix it. Don't medicate yourself to the point of becoming complacent with your unhappiness. If you're unhappy, there is a reason. Find out why and fix it. And yes, I know, there are a few people who actually need to be on medication. I get that. But 70% of society? I don't fucking think so. And if this rant pissed you off because you yourself are currently on some unneeded medication, good. It means I've struck a nerve that has not yet been medicated to death. It means you're still alive, and you know, deep down, that you may not need to be on some bullshit meds some white coat prescribed. Think about it. You'll know. And yeah, it may take some work to get your life in order, but anything worth doing takes some effort. Don't take the easy way out. Stay awake. Alright? It's the only way we're gonna move forward. You can't move forward if you're asleep. Wake up. Stop saying that everything is a disorder. Because in that case, making cartoons is a disorder. Doing stuff you like ain't a disorder. They just want you to stay in an office and do your bullshit work till the day you die and not have fun. That's what they do. Because they're evil doctors prescribing you pills that make everything boring. Like fucking medicinal zombies, man! Medicinal zombies!
The message to thank your mom, because if she never gave it up, you wouldn't be here listening.
Thank you, and thank you to your moms everywhere from back on studios. We're back with Deranged.
How's it going, everybody?
That was Foamy the Squirrel. Wake up, America. If you guys don't know Foamy, then you're missing out, because, you know, he teaches me all kinds of good stuff, like it's okay to be gay because it's none of my fucking business. You know, it's okay for gays to get married because people that are married that aren't gay, they don't stay married, and most of the people that live together aren't even married. So, honestly, the only ones that would appreciate it are the gays that are fighting to be able to marry. I mean, it's all so ridiculous. It's none of my fucking business. You know? I don't care. If you're gay, that's great. Hey, I had a good time. See you tomorrow, buddy. I'm just not going home with you, you know? Whatever. But yeah, Foamy the Squirrel, check him out on the interwebs. He'll probably have a show on HBO soon. Oh, you're a Gary. Not Gary, gay! You guys are fucking me up over in the chat. If you guys want to join chat, go to Spreaker.com/show/beer420. Not that hard. Join the chat. Join the conversation. Snail genocide! I am Gary. Meow. But, yeah. We're here with Deranged. We're talking, you know, taking blinders off. And he does that in his music and his lyrics. Music. Wow, I'm not drunk yet, I swear.
I'm getting there. I got some moonshine.
Ooh, you're drinking shine. I'm drinking Corona Familiar. I'm drinking Corona Familiar 32 ounce. I discovered that I really, really love Mexicans because they brought me Corona Familiar.
The void's in the other room puffing out some diesel that's growing in the shed out of I don't know.
You know, we've come to the conclusion that everyone loves Mexicans in one way or another. Either as drinking buddies, you know, shooting practice on the weekends. It just depends on who you are. You know, we all love them differently. I know when I lived on the East Coast, the only people who would hang out with me were the homeless Mexicans that couldn't understand a lick of English. So, you know, it was a good time. Was he? Smells like fish. These guys got quite a, is this the voice of God?
Yes, it is.
Yes, we are gods. We all are the hands of God. You can create or destroy with your hands. That makes you a god. You can create, you can destroy. That's all you need to be a god, in my opinion.
Exactly.
And then when we pass over, you're an energy that pulls in with all the other energies, and then you really can't do shit, which is why you come back here. You know. You can recount what you've done before, but you can't do anything new, you know. So you got to come back if you want to do something new. Or like you're on the other side and you're chilling with another spirit and you're all like, oh, wow, I see that, because you can see what they've done, you know, in their past lives. And you're like, oh, I see that what? You jumped off a skyscraper and landed in a car at 60 miles an hour? Oh, no, you were a movie stunt guy. Come on, that didn't really happen. But then that fools some of us to come back here and jump off a skyscraper without a parachute thinking that we can land in a car because we saw it on the other side that someone did it. But they never told us, that they were a movie actor and it was all spliced together. They didn't really jump off the building. And then you come here and you jump off the building and die. But, you know, they don't tell you that it was a great joke until you get back there. And they go, you tried to do that? That was a memory from one of the movies I was in. Don't try to do that. What do you think about the people jumping off mountains doing the squirrel suit thing? I think the squirrel suit thing is amazing technology, though. But
that's pretty crazy, man. I've always wanted to jump out of a plane, so I might try it.
You're like, hell, give me a squirrel suit. I'm ready. But no, I mean, you know, I can just imagine the rush, you know, like, you know, I mean, I've seen some of those, what are those cams called? They got on their helmet, shit. There's some fancy name for them. My buddy's got one of those cameras that he just speed captures whatever he's doing, but, these squirrel suit guys, they put this camera on their helmet and they jump off a cliff. And then they use their squirrel suit, which is basically just like a flying squirrel with the membrane between your arms and legs. And then inside of the suit are air pockets that help slow your descent so that you can steer and shit. And I'm like, dude, this is like insane, you know? Like, I can't even believe that,
thrill of the kill, man.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't believe they even invented something like this, you know, but I saw it in my life, you know, people throwing themselves off of mountains and going at, like, I don't know, it's some freaking crazy rate of speed. GoPros, thank you, Rob. Rob Mason just provided GoPro. So they'll jump off with their GoPro camera and, like, record, like, dude, I have seen some really tight, like, maneuvers down these cliffs, and you're just like, whoa, holy crap. If this guy was off by, like, 6 inches, the GoPro would have captured it all, you know. You know. But I guess that did happen to the record holder jumper that was, like, the squirrel suit jumping champion of the world or some shit, but yeah, he actually did hit one of those. You know how, I don't know if you've seen any of those videos, but they go down like nearly 45 degrees and they'll go between these stacks of rocks and shit, like upcroppings, and he hit one of, bam!
Oh, man.
And this guy was like the world's like most renowned, you know. But I think that's what happened to the parkour guy, too. The guy that originally started parkour was a martial arts trainer. And he was doing the parkour. It was like a hobby thing to stay in shape. And then he started teaching people what parkour was. And then it became a big movement. And then he did all these mini movies. I think he was French. But then what ended up happening is during one of his segment stunts, he actually missed the building and fell like 50 some odd stories and died or some shit. I was like, God damn, dude. No way, no better way to go out. You know. 50 stories and your asshole through your face. You know.
World flow.
Yeah. You know. Do you get those people in Michigan, the Wisconsinites that talk like that?
Oh, yeah.
Don't you know? Don't you know? You guys get those guys there? Oh, do you know where the coffee shop? Don't you know? Coffee shop. Wisconsin people talk like that, right? I think it's Wisconsin. I don't know.
I went out there a couple times for a couple shows, and there were some crazy folks that I met. They looked at me more crazy than I looked at them, though.
I don't know, man. You know, throwing myself off a cliff, that's like a... Dude, I ain't got the balls. I'll tell you right now. Nope. Yeah. Nope. Just call me vagina, man.
Right?
I ain't jumping off no cliff in a squirrel suit.
Skydiving, but I don't know about all that.
Yeah, skydiving, I've thought about it, but I don't know. It still scares the piss out of me. Like,
yeah, parachute ain't gonna pull.
Yeah. Okay, it's okay. You got a secondary chute, don't you know? That didn't open. I'm really fucked. That would be my luck, you know. That's how my shit rolls. That's how my shit rolls, you know. Like,
fuck.
I can't even win Monopoly. You know what I'm saying? I mean, has anyone ever... I don't think I know anyone other than the people that have beat me that actually have ever won Monopoly, you know. It's the game of Monopoly, have you ever played that? It's like,
Monopoly?
I could never win it. It whoops my ass, just like real life, you know. It's like, man, I ain't got no chance. Even if I'm the banker, I can't even cheat right. But I was thinking, you know, if I could get around the copyright thing, we should make a real-life version of Monopoly. Where, like, okay, you don't have to have all three properties to build your house or your hotels, right? If somebody's got a property that you want, but they won't get off of it, you just illegally manipulate the courts and foreclose on them. You know? So you make some money and you get the property and they have to pay a bill because you manipulated the court, you know. If you don't like someone on your block on the Monopoly board, you can use it's not a get-out-of-jail-free card, it's called a hit squad card, and you can send some street thugs over there to burn their shit down so that they sell for cheap. You know, real-life Monopoly. They ought to make a more modern, real-life, you know, Wall Street Monopoly. Thank you, Rob. Yeah.
Wall Street Monopoly.
You won't sell? Okay, we'll just steal it from you.
We're actually going to have in that classified video of the two government officials playing Wall Street Monopoly, and we're going to raid them in this abandoned building in Detroit, like, come up in there and tie them up and fuck them up. And we got a lot of people, we've asked people to take involvement in this video because, you know, we're going to have a lot of, like, you know, more people involved with it than just the crew and the record label itself. And some people are scared and terrified. They're like, I don't know, man. They might think that's a terrorist attack. Because that song, if you listen to it, it's blatantly putting everything out there. And the video is going to go and do the same thing, so.
Very, very cool, man. I am all in support of that. That sounds amazing. I don't know. I got to make sure that I'm tracking you like a stalking troll so that I can see that when it gets released.
Hell yeah. Check it out. I think y'all love it.
That sounds badass. So, should we play some more music for the listening populace?
Yeah, let's go into Let 'Em Know. It's featuring actually my brother's stepdad and his friend Uncle Ill. It's just a snippet that we did, messed around with. The song didn't get complete, just one verse, but still pretty sweet. Check it out. It's more of a party hype song. You know, it's me. My verse is party hype on the hook of the track, but my verse that I laid down is like pretty much like, you know, you're just lost in life and you're depressed and you're involved with all these drugs trying to get by, and You know, pretty much becoming this monster and destroying yourself.
Wow, that's heavy. We'll be right back with Deranged.
Around the party and let everybody know. Tap that K, let it flow. Pop them pills, don't they go like that smoke? We call it drone and pass around the party and let everybody know.
This life is all gain, this life is all pain. What do I got to give? Tell me what do I got to gain? This life that I'm living is straight insane. Now watch it all spin on down this drain. From the pills to the shrooms to the blow to the smoke. From the molly to the acid to the bones to the coke. Boy, I'm seeking in this mystery. I'm history. Don't listen me so blissfully intoxicated with the drug. Fighting with these demons that'll never let me go. That are attached to my soul while the devil has control. Possessed to my death with this monster I created. Yet I'm hated and I'm wasted, but I come to make a statement. For a lost man dying with the one I'm so flying. Leaving many others crying. In this life I'm just trying to ease this pain with the strain. And I'm looking for myself in this world I've created in the my own hell.
Tap that K, let it flow. Pop them pills, don't they go like that smoke? We call it drone and pass around the party and let everybody know. Tap that K, let it flow. Pop them pills, don't they go like that smoke? We call it drone and pass around the party and let everybody know.
Hell yeah, man. Dude, so, yeah, I could see that as a complete track. That's pretty sweet, though.
Yeah, it's just, it's crazy. The chorus of it's more of like, you know, hype party mode, and I completely switched it up with the verse I laid for it. I was like, pretty much this guy who's trapped in that life, you know, some depression and everything else going on in his life, you know, just getting involvement in a world of drugs and just pretty much becoming this monster that he's not happy being. And, you know, I bet people out there feel like that. People go through that everywhere.
Yeah, man. And, yeah, you know, we actually have fans that have appealed to us about them being consumed by their self and the scene that they're in or whatever, you know, and, you know, sadly, you know, the only way to get out of that shit is to just frickin' peel everyone that is involved with that scene out of your life like a bad skin, you know, and
like, just gotta get away from
you got to get away from it all, you know, or it'll just suck you back in because you'll be like, because it's so comfortable for you at that point, you know, and if you don't, it's going to eventually eat you up, you know. But
I watched my brother go through it and fucking, and he was good for a long time, you know, and I was just telling him I didn't want to have to do this music without him, and his son, he had his son and everything, but, you know, just, it overpowered him in the end.
See, I had those problems with meth and uncut cocaine that I was getting through the Mexican mob. I'm not kidding, bro. And I was 20-something. I had a kid. I had just lost my wife, and my kid, she left with him, you know. And, like, I got myself in such a frame of mind that I was just like, you know, I saw myself as a victim. You know what I mean? And, like, everything around me reinforced it. You know what I'm saying? It's like getting support from the wrong court.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? All my homies who really weren't my homies, because when I cleaned up, none of them would even talk to me. You know? And,
fuck all that, man. I'm glad you're here with us today.
You know what I mean? And I was hooked into that shit, bro. I had to literally leave the state and go somewhere else where I didn't have access, where I didn't have the, you know, the kids popping by my crib and going, "Oh man, look what I got," you know, and because that's what would happen, you know, and I literally had to do that. The only thing that caused me to do that was that I was lucky enough to have a couple close calls. You know what I'm saying? Like living and dead close calls, and
oh yeah,
where, you know, friends had to drag me into the bathtub and, like, get me back to life kind of shit. And,
I died. When I was consumed by drugs, I died in my brother's arms. And when I got a call from the friend he was living with at the time when he passed away, I already knew what had happened without them saying anything. And I rushed there, but I was too late. By the time I got there, he was being carried out in a body bag. And that shit's fucked up, you know. It's just, I'm glad you're here with us today, though, man, and that's part of your past now, you know.
It is part of my past, and I try to give pieces of info to folks in the present to regain control of their future.
Yeah,
and
I don't think it needs to be forced upon anybody. When it's forced upon somebody,
that's true. They ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it.
You gotta work for yourself, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like mind over matter. It don't matter. There ain't no rehab or other kind of.
Oh hell no! Yep, nope. It ain't gonna help.
If you want it, you do it.
You'll do it. You'll do it when you're ready, and when you're ready, you'll know it. And when you are ready, get the fuck out of the scene. You know, you can't stay in the scene and do it because it's not gonna work. You gotta just cut the scene. You know.
I did that. I completely moved from everybody and stopped hanging out with everybody I knew that time when I cleaned my life up.
Yeah, man, and you know, I try to be anti-hard drug. I'm a pro supporter of pot and mushrooms and organic stuff that's not man-made and you're not sure who manufactured it and what they put in it, you know. But, you know, there ain't nothing wrong with enjoying a good party and taking a toot or a snort or whatever if you feel you can handle it. But to make it an everyday lifestyle, I mean, anything in excess is bad. You know, if I have sex every fucking day, then sex is going to become boring to me and it's just going to become a thing, you know. It's the same with anything. I can't even do my radio show every day because it sucks the life out of me, you know. So it's like anything, too much of anything is bad. It doesn't matter what it is. You drink too much water, it'll kill you. Do you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. You can get poisoned from drinking too much water, dude. Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it is fucked up, and most people don't realize it because they don't drink gallons of water at a time, you know. But yeah, you can literally drink yourself to death drinking water. It's fucked up, bro. I'm just like, whoa. That's like the absolute truth right there. That proves it. If you can't drink enough water, you can drink enough water to kill yourself. Anything in excess is bad, you know. But it's crazy. But yeah, you really, dude, I've been in rehabs and I've been in NA and AA and all that shit, and I didn't clean up until I decided I was ready. Courts ain't gonna force it on you. Peers aren't gonna force it on you. Your wife leaving with your kid ain't gonna force it on you. You're going to blame everybody or blame yourself or be in your self-misery. You're not going to get over it until you're ready to get over it. When you do, just get the fuck out of it and get away from it.
The first day I tried stopping, I ended up taking a Suboxone and fucking, you know, I thought to myself at that day, during that day, I was like, fuck this. I'm not about to substitute one thing for another. You know, it's just, I'm going to do it on my own. I'm like, I'm done with that. And no, it's just what I wanted for my life, so I went through withdrawal, and after withdrawal, it wasn't that bad. I mean, it was terrible for however long it lasted, but afterwards, it was normal life again, you know?
Yeah, man. I mean, time is relative, and at the same time, it's short. So, you know, you get to that point.
That time, after the drugs consumed me, you know, I stopped doing music and all kinds of shit, and I was like, man, I used to want a family eventually, you know, my music to, like, you know, so fuck all that shit. I'm better off now, though.
But, you know, for our crazy fuckers out there partying, party hopping, doing a toot here or there, or whatever, yeah, great, man.
Once in a while, but...
You know, you know, it shouldn't be an everyday thing, bro. If it's an everyday thing, it's a lifestyle, and there is no future in that lifestyle. It's a loser lifestyle. It really takes you nowhere. It really does.
Prison or death.
Yeah. And generally you're perpetuating other people that have families that they're ruining their life too. So that was part of it for me. I wasn't just ruining my life, which I came to the conclusion of. but I was also perpetuating because I was a source. You know what I mean? So I was perpetuating other people ruining their life. And I was like, dude, whoa. Okay, I can have my life on my frickin' soul, but I don't want to be responsible for other people ODing or other people, you know what I mean? Yeah. It took a lot to get me to, you know. I mean, I back then, I would stay up 2 weeks at a time, you know. This is crazy. Crazy shit. Unbelievable, you know.
Yeah, after talking about this, next track I wanted to play was last solo track that I ever recorded to my brother, and it's called "Scars on My Brain," and it reflects all around this what we're talking about right now, and you know, it was played for Mom at the funeral, and fucked her up pretty bad because she never heard the song because we come from broken families and you know things like that, and he put it all in there, some pretty deep shit. And
wow. Okay. So here is Scars on My Brain right after this Beer 420 announcement from Glad to Be Mad, straight up out of the Down Under. We'll be right back with Deranged.
You're listening to Beer 420.
G'day guys, glad to be mad here from Australia, the land down under. If you guys are looking for some great entertainment and want to take the stress out of your day, then I suggest you roll a fat one, grab yourself a beer and check out Nabs, Beer420 on Spreaker.com.
You're listening to Beer 420.
Out of touch, I had a broken soul and the drugs were my crutch. No one ever told me that they loved me very much. They would shun me, cast me to the shadows and such. And that's where I stayed until I came of age, and I crept from the grit with venom in my veins. I lashed out at others and myself as well. You see the scars in my brain, there's a story to tell. My pops passed away right before I was born, and my mom was only 18 and already torn from 2 kids out her car. I was the second out of net. I got 100 million betting that she's fucking regretting. Lacerations, abrasions, contusions, and concussions. I'm racing, I'm pacing, I'm using, and I'm fucking crazy and lazy. My memory's hazy. No wonder I turn out this way. This is how you made me. Stitches and staples, duct tape and band-aids. Put me back together, motherfucker. I was man-made and ripped apart by a woman. I could tell y'all. Do you really know what it's like to be me? Hell no. It's my memoir. For those of you who might care, my mom's never did shit. She was never right there when I needed her or when I begged her to stay. If I was lucky, I'd see her every other holiday. Once in a while, she'd pop up out of nowhere unexpected, thinking if she brought me a gift that she corrected. Well, it didn't, and I came here to say that I threw every last fucking toy away. All I wanted was your presence in my life, and I was hurting. Everybody always told me I was just a burden, a heavy load that you couldn't afford to carry. A child all alone in his home is kinda scary. Where the fuck were you? And what the fuck were you doing while you were out getting wasted? I was sitting here ruining, I was stewing in my hatred and my anger for you. And now I hope you feel ashamed because I blame this on you. Lacerations, abrasions, contusions, and concussions. I'm racing and I'm pacing, I'm using and I'm fucking crazy and lazy, my memory's hazy. No wonder I turn out this way. This is how you made me. Stitches and staples, duct tape and band-aids. Put me back together, motherfucker, I was man-made and ripped apart by a woman, I can tell y'all. Do you really know what it's like to be me? Hell no. Now I'm 24 with a needle in my hand, and I'm looking for something to help me lead this lane. I understand it was abated, man, I had no guidance, so I roamed all alone, and I never left my eyelids. Might as well be blind. Please God help me find something to free my soul and unlock my mind. What's the combination? Where are the pieces to the puzzle? Will I ever be normal? Will I stop getting in trouble? Will I put away these drugs? Will I see north side? I guess I'll find out when I get there. Man, let's go for a ride. Let's hit the block so I can cop. Man, I gotta get numb. I got these wounds that won't heal. On my brain and my lungs and on my heart. Well, my heart shattered, broken to pieces. Now I'm down on my knees and I'm praying to Jesus to save my body and soul from eternal damnation. Cause I'm out of control and I feel so out of place. Lacerations, abrasions, contusions and concussions. I'm racing, I'm pacing, I'm using and I'm fucking crazy and lazy. My memory's hazy. No wonder I turn out this way. This is how you made me. Stitches and staples, duct tape and band-aids. Put me back together, motherfucker. I was man-made and ripped apart by a woman, I can tell y'all. Do you really know what it's like to be me? Hell no.
You're listening to Beer 420.
Hell no. Do you really know what it's like to be me? Hell no.
Check, check, check. 1, motherfucking 2, 1, motherfucking 3.
You're listening to Beer 420 WebRadio on the web and your smartphone at www.backhandstudios.org.
This is Nabs Beer 420. This is a re-edit of the Deranged interview as our audio got fumbled, attacked, whatever you want to call it. Call me paranoid, call me what you will. So, my apologies for the quality of the following audio content. I left it in its entirety. Enjoy the show, and check out Deranged on the social networks. Damn!
Yeah, that shit's out cold, murderous, man.
Wow!
His heart was in that shit. He knew it. He knew what was going on, you know. Fucking, we were all trying to help him.
Damn, dude. That's heavy shit right there. And the thing is, we were just talking about addiction and stuff and reasons and, you know, that's exactly, you know what I mean? Like, wow. Like, whew.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that hits home. That hits home to me.
Yep.
That's what, you know, a lot of what he said in there is the exact same shit that I had going through my mind. You know, like, you know, I was kicked to the curb. I was a black sheep of my family. Both my brothers are cops and they do no wrong, you know. Like even now as an adult, you know, I'm an artist and a cartoonist and a DJ broadcaster and a nonconformist and I question authority and I question, you know, the system like poisoning our food. I'm the black sheep. But they're cops. What they do is right. They do. You're like, dude, that was what drove me to what I was. You know what I mean? When I was not emotionally able to be able to, like, filter it. You know what I mean? Like, it was just on me. And you couldn't filter it because you didn't know how. Nobody told you. You're just under the weight of all this bullshit. And, dude, I totally heard that in there. That was like, damn. Dude, that's some real shit right there. That's an amazing track.
Thank you. You know, rest in peace, Cadaver. We love you, man.
Man. Whew. Wow.
Tearjerker.
Wow. Yeah, man. I'm having to, like, take extra breaths and shit going, wow. Damn. 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 That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. We miss him, though. But I know he's here with me. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No torture, no suffering either.
Right?
Unfortunately, the end of the suffering was rejoining the all, but, you know, everything is in its time. Everything's in its place. That's what I believe. So, you know, bad that he's not here, but logical that he is. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. And he's free from that world.
Right. You don't have to worry about escaping it or, you know. But, yeah, man. Damn. That's a heavy track, bro.
Yeah.
You got me still, like, all fucked up, man.
Yeah. When we were speaking about it, man, I had to fucking play it, man.
You're like, man, drug addiction? Okay, I got one for you. It's like, fuck! Shit, Sean, that shit just took me way back. It was like, shit, shoving a spoon up my ass, you know what I'm saying? Shit. A hot spoon, man. Shit, that shit hurt.
Yeah.
Whew.
Hopefully it gets people who are in that world, you know, breaks them free from that, you know, or maybe
you know, make them think outside the box that they're stuck in. Here, I got a couple things I want you to hear. This is one of my my audio comedians. It's Kilobyte. We got a few good spoofs and nutbusters. We'll be right back with Deranged.
Nabs ordered you to make parodies because that's what you told him that you like to do.
Object.
Same man that took these classic themes and ruined them.
Your Honor, I'm going to hold you in contempt.
You've both broken the law here.
Your Honor, consider yourself in contempt.
Kilobyte, did you download that theme song?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers?
I think I'm entitled to them.
You want answers?
I want the spoof!
You can't handle the spoof! Son, we live in a world where people have grown tired of sugar-coated mainstream radio, and those people need to be entertained. Who's gonna do it? You? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I have a greater responsibility than you can possibly fathom. You used to listen to radio stations the old-fashioned way, with corporations paying millions to advertise shit people don't need or even want. It's a disgrace to entertainment.
Oh, when you got a hot lady and a video camera, who you gonna call?
Nutbusters!
When she wants a silver shower, but you're lacking manpower, who you gonna call?
Nutbusters!
I ain't afraid no bird. I ain't afraid no
Where they got a clean couch with new upholstery, who you gonna call?
Nutbusters!
When you wanna shoot a porno, you lay down that plastic sheet, who you gonna call?
Nutbusters!
I ain't afraid no bird. I ain't afraid no
Nutbusters!
When your girlfriend says she needs a little more action, who you gonna call?
Nutbusters!
said there's a nut that needs busting? We came as fast as we could.
That was Nutbusters by Kilobyte, who just had a birthday recently, and we haven't talked to him in about, 2 years. Kilobyte, if you're listening, we miss you. Even though you're kind of creepy now and again.
Bastard.
He was a creepy bastard. He could be when he wanted to be. I think he did it intentionally, actually.
We love you anyway.
Yes, we do love you anyway. Don't be butthurt, bro. Well, I'm kind of one of those guys that wears my heart on my sleeve. And I deliver tough love. You know what I mean? Like, instead of talking calmly and softly to you, I will just say, you know what, you doing that's completely stupid. And
gotta give her a backhand sometime.
Yeah. And, well, I never physically touched Kilobyte, but verbally was more than enough at one point, probably, and pissed him off. But he's an amazing creator. He's also a clown. Actually, he was taken from, get this, he was a dunk tank clown.
Oh, shit.
He was one of those guys that's like, hey, buddy, your fucking girlfriend's fat. You're like, to get you to throw balls at him, He was a fucking dick, So, we added him to the show, and he had his own show with us. You can look through the archives, and we've got Kilobyte shows on there. All of his shows are still up on Spreaker. The Kilobyte show. But he played, like, mainstream stuff, like, rock and punk and, like, some of the old classics and shit like that. But he did a lot of funny shit, like Comatose Ninja, which is just this skit about, the beeping heart monitor. That's all it was. This week on Comatose Ninja. Beep, boop. Beep, boop. It was like, what the fuck? Like, he would fuck me up, But, funny as freaking hell, dude. We laughed. But, yeah. No, he ended up having to move, and then he relocated somewhere else, and then we ended up losing touch with him. He moved the third time or something, but very creative humor, just an amazing dude.
Well, we love you if you're out there listening, man.
You can still find Kilobyte on Facebook. He does still have a Kilobyte page, so maybe if we storm his page and go back to the 420. Maybe he'll send me some audio that we can play of his that's new. That would be cool. But we're here with Deranged, Detroit, Michigan, hailing out of, man. We're traversing time and space here.
Right?
Hold on. Somehow we're about to lose power on the... Oh, that's how I unplugged the... Oh my god, I'm glad I saw that. I was about to lose you on audio. Are you there? I lost him. No! We'll get him back. Here in just a moment. We'll get him right back.
Backhand Studios. Beer420.
BYO, BBB, bring the bud, bring the bitches, bring the beer and proceed to get faded with that can and burn some tree at your grandma's show.
Beer420.
Beer420 in the motherfucking house. We about to tell you what we talking about. Now I got the drink and you brought the treat. When we kick it, having a good time, can't you see?
We straight indie, mainstream, balls deep, representing for the streets, backhanded creeps about the 417 in the local scene. Now past the green, Beer420.
Nabs in the house, doing his thing. We got indie talent and everything from skits to tits. So grab your chips and dips and let this underground flavor smack you with the lips. this.
Said you wanna hang with the dope kids. Well, I suppose it's true, we are the dopest. Party at the Portal House, best show, bitch. We smelling like compost, cause we the shit.
Every Sunday, tune on in at 420 with an unusual spin. Come on in and sit on down, check it out, the underground.
And don't forget about the gentleman with the exceptional beard.
Smoke, beer, smoke, beer, smoke, smoke, beer, smoke, beer, smoke.
Beer 420, it ain't that hard. Got these mainstream cats like, oh my god. Puffing on a blunt, drinking 151. Getting so faded, I don't know who I was. But I will tell you this, I am hearing bad as shit when I'm bumping Beer 420 in the motherfucking whip.
And you know I'm Ron Shoddy with the Spreaker rap. And I holler at nabs like, yo, where the weed at? Who the guest host with the mad fat raps? And I stay equipped, peep the tinfoil hat. And you know you thought you knew when out of the blue, it's Beer 420 in a home near you. Risk from Titan.
Big Relic.
Welcome to Beer 420.
One egg a day keeps my worries away, but I'm also in a state of malnutrition. I can still afford a bottle to numb down the pain. Another day in the United States economy. One egg a day keeps my worries at bay. How many days in a row, I can't say. But with one egg a day, I can still get my buzz. Because I had just enough for aristocrat vodka. One egg a day and I'm barely here. I've had one egg a day, every day, for a year. Who can afford to go grocery shopping with the value of every dollar is dropping? It's dropping.
You're listening to Beer 420.
Yo, what's up? This is Vinny at Vinny's Motors. I'm about to fuck your mom in the back of this 99 Dodge Durango, motherfucker. What do you think about that? I don't give a fuck. I'll fuck your mom, and then I'll jizz all over the back seat. I don't give a fuck. I'll let my fucking detail crew clean that shit up. For only $12,999, motherfucker, this could be your Dodge fucking Durango. Nah, man, we just clean that shit. Yo, check out this 68 Corvette. Only been brand new front end. And for only $28,775, you can't beat anything like that. Yo, check out this Mercedes-Benz 89 with the deluxe 20-inch rims, and for only $32,499. That as well could be yours. Only at Vinny's Automotive on Grant and Battlefield.
This is a Baloney Town TV Beer 420 exclusive. Catch Baloney Town on YouTube.
That's B-A-L-O-N-E-Y. Town TV.
Hey, Shuggy, hey,
Skizzy, what's up? believe the news today. I just checked my mail. There's some amazing news, Shecky.
Let me guess. You may have already won $1 million.
Wow! How'd you know that? I just got that out of my mailbox just now, Shecky. How was that? How do you know?
Everybody gets those. You know you don't get $1 million. You gotta send that in to Ed McMahon to get anything.
I gotta send it to Ed McMahon. Who's Ed McMahon?
Ed McMahon, you know, he's Johnny Carson's sidekick, like Spunko's my sidekick.
Well, I know what a sidekick is, but who the hell is Johnny Carson?
Damn, you're making me feel old.
All right. And that was Baloney Town, Shecky Skeezy, my Skeezy character on Baloney Town TV. That's a actual live video clown comedy troupe that I'm part of on YouTube. So it's pretty funny if you're into that kind of stuff. But, man, I'm sorry I lost you, dude. When I kicked the, I don't know if we were on air and I talked about that, or if we were off air, whatever. It all blurs now. I'm running my Skype off a mini, Dell Mini 10. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's like a hand-sized laptop. And, I've got the Ethernet cable plugged in, so earlier in the show, at the very beginning, I hit the wire with my foot by accident, disconnected us.
Yeah.
But didn't realize that I had also unplugged it.
Oh, man. I was like, fuck.
So, like, I just looked over, like, not even just before you got disconnected, I looked over because it made a noise, and I'm like, what? And it says, plug in now, and I'm like, damn! And then I look, and I'm like, holy shit, it is unplugged. And I go and I plug it in, and the second I plug it in, it shuts off.
Oh, man. Oh, you're like, motherfucker.
I'm like, you son of a bitch!
Yeah. Just that kind of luck.
Don't fuck with me, motherfucker! I'll plug you back in, you silly little bitch! I'll give you a backhand! Front hand, backhand!
Boom. Boom.
Whenever you guys get bored, go check out Key and Peele. We're huge supporters of Key and Peele Comedy. Check them out, Key and Peele. Two great half-breed brothers that do comedy great together. Key and Peele. But you know, they actually gave us props. See, this is how we know that celebrities, we do have random people in the celebrity circles that listen to our show because we're the ones that first brought up that we would screw, what's her name from the Golden Girls?
Betty White.
Betty White. We were in full conversation about that. 2 weeks later, they're talking about it on Bob and Tom. Okay? Our studio is called Backhand Studios. We had a conversation about, dude, that'd be funny to have a game called, you know, Backhand, where you just, like, trick people into backhanding them, right? And we were talking about it, and, like, a month later, Key and Peele came out with a video sketch, which you can find on YouTube, and it's called Front Hand Backhand, where he's tricking a guy into playing front hand backhand, but it's not a real game. He's just tricking the guy to play the game so he can backhand him.
Taking your shit.
Yeah, but, you know, to me, that's, you know, flattery.
Yeah.
So, you know, we don't make money, so, you know, if they use our material, well, that's pretty flattering to me. It would be nice to get some props, but, you know, like, by the way, check out Beer420. They're pretty funny guys. But I guess then that would open them up to being sued by us or something, so. It's okay, guys. We will not sue you if you're famous and rich and have your own production companies, whatever, and you use our material. You know, if you gave us some props, that would be great, you know. But anyway, there's been more occasions than that. Those are just two that are right on the top of my head. But it is kind of weird, man, with the internet. Like, everything just is hyper reality. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's really easy to get lots of shit out to a lot of people really fast. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So, whew. So, Suicide Saint says, I'm a natural born psycho.
Hell yeah. That's Motorcycle. Actual member of Suicide Saints is in one of these tracks. My boy Bam, much love. We did a track. He come all the way from Canada to Michigan to Detroit to rock a track we did Inescapable, all about our government fucking us over. And it's a pretty dope track. Y'all should check it out. And now he resides in York, Pennsylvania, man. But much love, Bam, dude. Shout out to you, my boys. We're trying to get him up here for some of these upcoming festivals and shows. Hopefully he gets to come out. I understand if not, but mad love, man. He killed it in this track.
Nice. Inescapable?
Yep.
All right. We'll be right back. We're here with Deranged on Beer 420.
Living in the days of inescapable ways as you pray for change, hoping that you remain inescapable times. Let's unlock your mind. Follow through the trial with some villains and crime. With the sickness and illness is home the truth. Subliminally confined as I enter the booth. Don't be blind, hear the message inside of like it ones with a plan. Are you ready to ride? Pyramid, one eye that's looking upon all society, controlled by the unseen ones. I can't tell you that's classified. Plus another way for you to get sick and die. Stacking up meals and sit back and chill while you stress the fuck out till you think about to kill. Life's so bad you wonder if it's real. All your bones aching and blood you will spill. My game's my control, it's inescapable. Played like a puppet by the king on the throne. So much madness you ready to kill. Do you feel the pain that I feel? My game's my control, it's inescapable. Played like a puppet by the king on the throne. So much madness you ready to kill. Do you feel the pain that I feel?
It's inescapable, the government sees us as replaceable. And if you speak about it, then you're gone and untraceable. We control violent voodoo child, taking shit back. Yo, Deranged to the White House, let's paint it black. Fuck that, bring the gas and the match, leave it at anybody running out, get their wig split in half. This is terrorism at its motherfucking finest. But unlike your puppets, there's reason for our violence. Fucking third eye shit, I'll stitch shut the eye. Did you think I'll make the news if I kidnap the president? Let's find out, time to tape up his mouth. They ain't no getting free till he see what we about. Skull and bone crushing motherfuckers, you can hate us so you love us, but it don't matter, cause we never hiding undercovers from the boogeyman. Big brother always watching, got me locking doors on my floor. When I hear knocking with a shotgun in my ready, I don't know, but fuck it though. I ain't finna be another ground zero. Money be your heroes, you run by lies, your hands tied. That with bitches beating, bleeding, been to see by third eye.
My game's my control, it's inescapable. Played like a puppet by the king on the throne. So much madness you ready to kill. Do you feel the pain that I feel? My game's my control, it's inescapable. Played like a puppet by the king on the throne. So much madness you ready to kill. Do you feel the pain that I feel? Lost on this planet, I'm damn near Japan. Media control the masses, I can't stand it. Listen to what you hear, we living in fear. Face running with tears, can't believe it happened here. Brainwash, no control from your bones to your soul. Got you working so hard that they'll never let you go. Money is worth the shadow, keep you occupied as a slave in this trading till the day you die. Gotta live, never see what's here. Kill us all lost, stepping with the pyramid. What you breathe, what you eat, what you need, what you see. Nothing at a death, uncontrolled by me. Human child by my side to tell you I'll be there. Of a sickness and death, the corruption in the air. Ritual sacrifices and commission of care. Life will never be fair with the one I stand. My game's my control, it's inescapable. Played like a puppet by the king on the throne. So much madness you ready to kill. Do you feel the pain that I feel? My game's my control, it's inescapable. Played like a puppet by the king on the throne. So much madness you ready to kill. Do you feel the pain that I feel?
You're listening to Beer 420.
Damn! Damn!
Shit, I know, I'm waiting.
Dude, there's some lines in there that made my brain frickin' smoke, man. Holy shit!
He did that shit in one take, man.
Dude, that is fucking amazing, bro.
Hell yeah, shout out to my boy Bam, man. I'm trying to get him up here to do a video for that shit, dude, because that shit would be murderous. And we want him up here on some shows. We miss you, man.
Man, wow. That shit's like mind-altering, man. Fuck. Shh. What was that line? You talk about it.
You gone and untraceable. We control violent little child. Take a shit back. Yo, deranged to the White House. Let's play it back.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Bring the gas in a match. You know?
Oh, my God.
Talk about killing the president and shit, man. Fuck.
He's also talking about if you talk about it, you disappear without a trace.
Exactly. You know
like,
what I'm saying? We're talking about it right now, so you already know.
Yeah.
Live on air. If I'm gone, you know. Tell them the truth, man.
Yeah, right? Yeah. That's what I've been telling people on my Facebook and shit. I'm like, if I disappear, you know what I've been saying has been true.
Hell yeah.
Whew. Man. Damn. That's some sick shit right there, bro.
Thank you, man. We both did that shit. We gotta get a video done for that song, man. Get it out there. It'll happen. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. I guarantee you out there. Villains watch for that shit.
Here, you ready for another skit from us real quick?
Let's do it up.
This is called Sexercise.
Tired of those weight loss programs that cost you hundreds of dollars? Don't see the results you're looking for?
Try Sexercise.
Get those pounds off and get off as well.
Here's some testimonials.
Hi, my name is Martha, and since I bought this exercise system, I have lost 50 pounds in a week. Boy, their book shows you how to split those pounds off fast, but not too fast.
My name is Paul, and since I got the Sexercise kit, my woman has lost 20 pounds and jumps my bones all the time. Thanks for saving my marriage, Sexercise.
Hi, my name's Bob, and I ain't got a sex partner myself, but Sexercise still works for me.
You heard them. Alone or with a partner, Sexercise can save you and your marriage while getting rid of those unwanted pounds. Act now and get a second intro pack to Sexercise for a friend. Pay only shipping and handling. Send $29.95 to helphandleit.com. All major credit cards accepted.
Yes! 999 out of 9 kids agree. Sex is something they'd love to have, but they don't know what it is. Yeah, man. Sexercise. It's good for you. It's better than...
I want some pussy right now.
Workout videos. You just, actually move your hips during intercourse or something.
Don't lay there like a fish, bitch.
Yeah. Quit laying around. Quit, yeah. 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 Yeah, actually, our adult content warning is either A, conversations that we have on air, or B, our skits that we pre-record.
Dirty minds.
Dirty minds. Dirty minds keep you young.
Yes.
That was one thing growing up, even as a kid. All the adults around me were always telling dirty jokes. You know what I mean? It's like I was hearing dirty jokes before I, saw or heard anything else. It was like the old dirty jokes. That was like the cable back then.
Right?
That shows how old I am. Back when I was born, there was no cable. We rubbed 2 wires together and hope we got wave.
Don't be brainwashed by that bullshit.
Yeah, man. That's what I always tell my friends is selective viewing. If you watch TV, watch it for a program. Don't fall into the hype of the commercial crap because it's all lies. They're just trying to sell you a product.
I'm Walking Dead tonight, but that's the only thing I watch all week.
Yeah, Walking Dead, man.
Other than that, man, I don't know. I enjoy life. I get out in the world, which I don't think a lot of these youngins doing anymore, man. They're just wrapped in these technology things. It's all so upgraded now, and it's pretty much you got a computer everywhere you go, from your phone to tablets, and you can't live life back in my days, man. You go out and ride your bike, and you'd find what you could do. Maybe you'd meet some friends at the park. Maybe you'd just ride your bike, but it was... Now it's just sitting down, and it's like...
I think the healthy balance is them getting up and getting out and doing shit, and then also getting their tech time, but at a different time in the day. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we've lost our power and shit, and I realized how attached I was to checking my computer and checking my... And I'm like, dude, really? Like, I'm acting like life is empty now? Like, life is empty! My internet is failed! And grab the AK-47! It's the end of days!
You got us wrapped one way or another, man.
Yeah, you're like ready to kill people because somebody might have tampered with your darn dang internet. This ain't a smartphone, it's a pain in the ass dumb phone. Can't even text on it.
Give me fucking cancer.
I know, yeah. Like, by the way, now that you've been using our products for 25 years, it can cause brain tumors. Don't put it close to your ear while you're listening. It'll fry your brain like an egg. Dude, wasn't it like 10 years ago there was a guy that went web viral because he hard-boiled cooked an egg between two cell phones? No, he did. He really did it, like, on video. I was like, oh my God. Holy shit, biscuits. So, here's a survival tactic, folks. If it's the end of days, there's no power or electricity, and you do have a little bit of charge left in your phones, have them call one another and just put an egg between it. You can at least have your last meal as a nice hard-boiled egg, or a hard-cooked egg, however that works.
That sounds delicious.
I don't know how a hard-cooked nuclear egg would be, but, you know, nothing better than neo-nuclear eggs.
Oh yeah, we like The Walking Dead around here. We love The Walking Dead.
We hope you become The Walking Dead, so one day I can stab you in the face with a garden tool. Not you, Deranged. I'm just saying the general public.
Yeah, we're killing you fuckers.
I'm looking forward to that day that I can kill the people that don't listen to Beer420.
And Deranged, goddammit.
And I threw it on the floor. Not the ground. I threw it on the floor. That goddamn dang dong internet going down necking up no shit. Give me gravy and biscuits, bitch.
Now, Jazz in the kitchen.
Whew! I say if she ain't barefoot and pregnant, making you something to eat and grabbing you a beer, you done raised your daughter wrong. That's a plug on the backwoods. You know, I grew up in an area where there were, like, still the Hatfield-McCoy frickin' crap going on. Like, yeah, in this, you know, last century. Like, just like, what the fuck, you know, like, they were killing each other, and they were just hillbillies, you know. Like, they don't even know why they're killing each other anymore. They just, like, something you did, like Christmas.
You're listening to Beer420.
know there always be a purpose in the tank. Got another, then I take one more. Pile up the bodies while the rent fills the floor. It's a hobby, it's a chore, I never keep the score. Murderous mentality, voices speak for more. Picking up the pipe, try to calm my ass down. Smoking on the loud, someone fuck around. Put them in the ground, never to be found. Lost without a sound, we're taking no town. No, we're back to the D. 313, crazed in the head, all insanity. This burning existence of demons inside. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Monster created, that's an illusion. Death is inevitable, walking out the tomb. They're pleading for me, now they're pleading to me. If you listen to me, then I'll let you and see. Homicide will set you free, it's a catastrophe. Let your born killer, murder on my feet. Let your born killers, we burn stillers. Planning not to kill ya, I'll be the illest. I'm starting up a prison riot, calling Ricky Knox. Spitting Ricky shit and never quitting, picking a lot. Sit and watch while I write this. You might not like this, but I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Good night, bitch. I'm out the cage, and full of rage. With a 12 gauge, ready to make the front page. I am free, the wackest, and kill off the baddest. So I ain't got no competition, writing in my composition. Take a look into my eyes, see the lie, baby, I'm not alive, but that ain't no surprise. I'm a dead body, working his body, call me cadaver. And I'm a sick, a rapper, I need a nugget in the crapper. Erase, I'll take a picture, leave no trace. Something different, kick your face in your fingertips. It was a 6-year-old bitch, shouldn't have fucked my homie. Now your soul is what you owe me. Tell your ass up in the base, but it's getting real slowly. Nobody knows me at home, I see the movie. We animated quick and light the button with a torch. I keep it old school, I gotta stick familiar, let you know that I will always be a natural killer. Killers, we be blood spillers, planning not to kill ya, I'll be the illest. Natural killers, we be blood spillers, planning not to kill ya, I'll be the illest. Natural killers, we be blood spillers, planning not to kill ya, I'll be the illest. Natural killers, we be blood spillers, planning not to kill ya, I'll be the illest. MDK, all damn day, look motherfucker, you can act my homemade. Cause never will let you know what it's like to be kicking out the earth, but never be in sight. 2006, I got a niche for a fix. A resurrected monster started to twitch with the illness. Involved in the cure. A killer from birth, so evil and pure. I'm a cryptic creature coming to the seas. Yeah, I got a body's up and let the shit see ya. Checking on your beat, what the fuck you gonna do? See me, I put some peanut in the trash like some old sushi. Try to get some money from me, you won't even make it to court. I got the fucking brake lines on the porch. Then I cross the state lines, I done did this 8 times. I get so many rappers that the label hate crimes. So call me a hater, an instigator, a perpetrator, retaliator on rappers who want 1,000 acres and never even tried to get back to the hood. So I murder them in the morning like I knew that I could. Killers, you be like killers, planning not to kill ya, I'll be the illest. Nothing won't kill us, we be blood spillers, planning not to kill ya, I'll be the illest. Nothing won't kill us, we be blood spillers, planning not to kill ya, I'll be the illest. Nothing won't kill us, we be blood spillers, planning not to kill ya, I'll be the illest.
The next day, his body was found to be missing. Until today, no trace of Dr. Satan has ever been discovered. But then who knows? Maybe he lives next door to you.
Possession of these wicked sits all up in my brain. Satan continues laughing while Jesus cries on his rain. Bringing the pain from the strange, rocking with the insane. Vow forevermore with that lunatic terrain. Yeah, I'm saying it out loud, bliss, I got you on my table. Try to run your enable while the screaming is a cable. I just like to rewatch all of my scenes, hearing your screams and the murder I bring. I'm the devil's rejected, I'll eject your life, bring it back from the dead just so I can do it twice. Being a surgeon, I complete everything. Voodoo rituals from the evilest dreams. This boy, human relics, no caskets entering my world like a dumbo baby in the darkness laying cold. Underground playground, man is never to be found. Off the grid, off the back, with the sickest of the sound. You are now my creation, see what you are facing. Show you my design before I get to play. Yeah, listen to the chances and y'all hail me. You now become my slave, but you never be free. You are now my creation, see what you are facing. Show you my design before I get to play. Yeah, love the taste of blood when I'm drilling through your chest. Got your heart in my hand, taking away your last breath.
When you hear the screams, you better hide under your pillow, cause Dr. Satan's operating at the weeping willow. You're dying anyway, so you're now my guinea pig. Gonna see what's underneath when I peel back your wig. I can make you superhuman if I slice open your brain, but you gotta keep my secret, people think I'm insane. They tried to kill me once, man, a whole fucking mob. They hung me from the tree and the next day I was gone. Not sure if I'm dead or not, but I know I cannot stop. All I really need is a head I can chop. Come and step into my office, it's right down in the cellar. I'll strap you down and gag you so no one can hear you yelling. Now I'm to the point where I'm overcome with glee. Now it's fucking time, we can start the surgery. Fire up the song, gonna rewrite history. Written in the books, another Deadwood mystery. You are now my creation, see what you are facing. Show you my design before I get to play it. Listen to the chances, they all hail me. You now become my slave and you'll never be free. You are now my creation, see what you are facing. Show you my design before I get to play it. Love the taste of blood when I'm drilling through your chest. Got your heart in my hand, taking away your last breath.
I'm living next door in that all-black house with them all-black windows when nobody comes out. When anybody comes in, I fucking drag them in the back. Then I snort a gram of bath off and smoke a little crack. Then I separate their body parts and sew them back together. Hit record on my camera, then I make them fuck each other. Beetlejuice, can you see my vision? I'm a teleporting Trojan ass through my television. Don't walk into the light, Caroline, take my hand. Don't you know that there's black and white worms in the sand? Some call me Dr. Satan, some call me the devil, but I prefer Lucifer. Makes me feel special when you hear this song. It's already too late. You are now nothing more than maggots on my plate. And I'ma do what I do and I'ma take what I take. And when I catch you alone, bitch, you're fucking getting wrecked.
You are now my creation, see what you are facing. Show you my design before I get to play it. Listen to the chances and y'all hail me. You now become my slave and you'll never be free. You are now my creation, see what you are facing. Show you my design before I get to play it. Love the taste of blood when I'm drilling through your chest. Got your heart in my hand, taking away your last breath.
Two, Beer 420.
Backhand Studios broadcasts out of Italy, so all content is 18 and up. Parental discretion is advised. We do not adhere to the FCC. Find out more online at www.backhandstudios.org.
Warning, a hand is moving slowly through your chip bag. Warning, a hand is moving slowly through your chip bag. Had that hand moved quickly to steal your chips, you may not have noticed. But due to the slow movement in the rustling, you could hear it happen. Warning, there's a hand moving through your chip bag. This has been a Backhand Studios public service announcement. Don't ever let a filter near your snack food. It renders you powerless.
I'm mentally gifted, want you to listen. Killing, I'm committed. Every day I'm sitting in, always be winning. There's a world just flipping. All the prescriptions, some people be missing. Drugs be a fixin', cooking in my kitchen. Tweet the fuck out, and I can't stop twitching. I miss it, nope, it's just in my mind. Straws in my nose, finna do another lie, so I take it. But I don't take it for granted. But the other people do, and I just can't stand it. On this evil planet, we all get rejected. Or rejected into our own death. Best listen and take these words in my rhyme into your life. They just keep them in your mind. I'll show you what you don't see. I'll show you what you find. Lost in the mystery, lost inside my mind. Cause I'm lost in the mystery, a mystery land of a mystery man with a mystery plan. And I'm lost in the mystery, a mystery land of a mystery man with a mystery plan. Cause I'm lost in the mystery, a mystery land of a mystery man with a mystery plan. And I'm lost in the mystery, a mystery land of a mystery man with a mystery replaying. Take it like a time bomb, it's time for destruction. People living lies, world's headed for eruption. UFO spiders in to try to tell us something. Watch non-believers just start to be wondering what the fuck is going on. Now tell me, is this hell? No free speech, now they're taking me to jail. And I cannot make the bail, and I can't do shit except so my lips. Now tell me, am I worth it? I'm forced to be a slave in that life I was gave. You can pray to your gods, but you'll never be saved, cause we held our control of the Great Pyramid. All I wanted in my life was just to live in peace. No police after dark with disease, but the trouble of America is just increased, cause we under surveillance and it's only getting worse. 12 by 12 caskets, no need for us. Cause I'm lost in a mystery land of a mystery man with a mystery plan. And I'm lost in a mystery land of a mystery man with a mystery plan. Cause I'm lost in a mystery land of a mystery man with a mystery plan. And I'm lost in a mystery land of a mystery man.
I see junkies on acid, shrooms, coke and crack, bums thinking like shit, broke, no cash. Is you blind, man? This is trauma. I'm so dead, 5 tree. Yeah, thanks, Obama. Barricaded blocks, tanks and bombers, little kids walking around with the tanks and zombies. You can go to the club and you can move your body. I'm stacking my guns for this Illuminati, because most of y'all fools don't know what's happening. Way more casualties, a lot less accidents. We the new school mixed with the old classic hip, underground bass bumping coming out the back to whip. Hell yeah. I'ma keep puffin' throws. What's up to the gangsters that be bustin' foes? What's up, though, to the motherfucking juggalos? Get money, hustle dope, and it's fucked up.
So come and find me, cause I'm lost in the mystery. I've been here for years and I don't think nobody's missing me. I'm history, more like a folktale, really. You're a legend, the fact, the mystery, man. Kill me, can you feel me? If you do, the Nazi fucking nuggets of the government. In effect, dick, bitch, I love it. Underground, keep it wicked. I'm never selling out. Fuck your mystery plan. I understand what y'all about now. Illuminati got me sticking to my guns, ready for whatever and whenever it comes. 1221, fucking bring it today. I got the gauge 40 cal and the fucking AK, a couple hand grenades, blow away your tanks. It's a wicked revolution, I'm at the top of the ranks. We take another facts and put a plan into action. Pistol back and skull cracking, killers tracking, now relax. Cause I'm lost in a mystery land of a mystery man with a mystery plan. And I'm lost in a mystery land of a mystery man with a mystery plan. Cause I'm lost in a mystery land of a mystery man with a mystery plan. And I'm lost in a mystery land of a mystery man with a mystery plan.
I'm lost in this land, this mystery land. I'm lost in this land. I'm lost in this land, this mystery land. I'm lost in this land. I'm lost in this land, this mystery land. I'm lost in this land. I'm lost in this land, this mystery land. I'm lost in this land. I'm lost in this land, mystery land. I'm lost in this land. I'm lost in this land, mystery land. I'm lost in this land. I'm lost.
Oh, son of a gun. You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?